I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
Nuts. You thought.
And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!
What a day it is. Let me say that again. What a day it is. Guys, today it's time to celebrate. If you were on a certain side, then you're not celebrating. And you might be a little salty. But for all the people who was on this side, today is your day. And we're not going to take anything away from you because today is your day. So I will be here to facilitate your happiness and your outrage for the success and your outrage for the nonsense that you had to deal with from the other side. So guys, as I take off one hat to put on another hat, because I am the Cowboy King of Entertainment, let's switch hats because it's gonna be nothing less than epic. So guys, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm so happy that yesterday my guy F-Cat was on the show and he had a question. Very articulate question. F-Cat said, this is for the panel and everybody watching. Are you for the deal and are you against the deal? And if you're for the deal, how do you figure the deal would benefit you? Love the question. And the reason why I love that question was I got to say just yesterday that I personally am for the deal. Now, I know you guys heard me say this before, but some people are going to be like, why is he celebrating? And I said it. Even Room said, how are you for the deal? I said, bro, I've been said it. I always told my kids, never fear change. If my house burnt down today, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, bro, I'm good, because I don't fear the unknown. And I personally love a shakeup. I love when things go crazy. It's like WWE. I love the draft, right? I love when things get turned upside down on its head. So I personally wanted Microsoft to get this $68 billion acquisition to see what they can do, because they may just make things more interesting. They make Sony and Nintendo and whoever else that make games get up off their butts and say, we got to switch things up. We got to get the gears in motion. Hey, let's see the real, true competitive nature. Will Sony start working on a Call of Duty competitor? Like, will Nintendo say we need to step it up so our fans that may want to play Call of Duty want to play it in a more optimal visual setting? Guys, today is a good day, and I'm curious to hear what everybody have to say. But today, Xbox fans, you will not be silenced. You will be able to speak your mind, and you'll be able to put your foot on the gas and your foot in the ponies. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, if you're new to the channel, I'm the Cowboy, King of Entertainment, and I do everything that's entertaining. Might be only entertaining to me, but it will be entertaining to some of you. Like, maybe I could start doing that again. I got shoulder surgery, if you guys didn't know. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I'm feeling better. I just doing my stream late today because I went to physical therapy. I'm doing it Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock. So I'll be doing those streams a little bit later, but you guys can catch me streaming 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I also do a lot of vlogs. I show my whole life. You damn near seen my whole surgery and me get back together. You see every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day. So check me out. I do reviews. I do a review for every movie I go see. Like I just recently went and seen Insidious, The Red Room. Check out the review. I like to go to this 4DX theater. It's amazing. Check out the reviews. I review products like this. I just reviewed. Also reviewed this one. So, guys, check me out. Now, with that being said, I'm about to get into the show because I know a bunch of people may want to come on here and talk. They talk today. And I say, if you're an Xbox fan, you come on here and run your mouth. You come on here and let these ponies have it. Guys, I'm excited because personally, I like a shakeup. I want to see what's going to happen in gaming, right? And when we talk about money, dude, how cool is it that Xbox will own Call of Duty? And so then all the money that Sony makes off Call of Duty, that's going right in Microsoft pockets. Now, I know they're still going to make some money to have, deals, but that's going to go right in Microsoft pockets. So I'm going to grab this chair. I hope you guys grab a chair. And we're about to get into the show because it's going to be epic. All right, so one of the things I like to do, if you didn't know, is I throw the link. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. I throw the link out so anybody could join. So when I say you guys have a voice, no, I mean a legit voice. So anybody click on this link, and you're going to be able to jump right up in the show and be a part of it. So let me drop the link in the comments. Oh, man, you guys are already chatting. I want to read all these chats. Hold on real quick. All right, cool. So let me read the chat first, and then we're gonna throw that link and get you guys to come up in here. This is crazy. Look, you guys already rocking. You're already rocking. All right, so Lord Gaming Xbox said, put me on the show, and who cares? This PlayStation fanboys crybabies. Woo! All right, so let's give you a shout out. All right, my guy, True is in the building. Said Xbox are celebrating this deal. Then there are Xbox games. I guess Redfall not enough. Well, people already didn't like Redfall. You need one of these. My guy Q Beanie, a friend of the show, is in the building. He said link early if possible so I can be ready. Gonna be a fire show tonight. Oh, it is gonna be a fire show. He said got a new mic to test. Let me see. He said this gonna be epic. That's a right hand man. FCAT is coming on here today. I got to kick a pony. Bio's in the building. Said don't even care about Call of Duty. To be honest, a lot of people don't. But Call of Duty is a breadwinner, baby. TTS. Yo, what's going on? Matsukaze is in the building. Let's go. Yo, Geek the Sneak in the building. Let's go. Because I'm a cowboy. Hold on, let me do it right. Guys, this stream is gonna be epic. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. Let's go, baby. Let me see. For I play Call of Duty and Blizzard games, it benefits me since I will be able to play their games on a subscription I own already. Tonight gonna be hostile. Hey, bro, we going in. Hopefully, Microsoft put the acquisition to good use. Otherwise, it'll hurt them even more in the long run. Well, we'll have to see. Today, the speculations and theories run wild. Oh, hell nah. None of that. Geek said Microsoft doing what I said they should do years ago. I hope they find a way to bring Sega under their umbrella too. Purple said, where is the link? Get a shout out. It's coming, Purple. It's coming. Let me see. Matt said Thrash still can't beat you in an arm wrestling. Hell no, Thrash can't beat me in nothing. Miss Phoenix in the building. Let's go. Guys, just hold on real quick. Let me get to everything. He said Linky. FCAT said link. I just want to read everything. Keep in mind, I'm not a fanboy. We know that, Geek. Good for the Steam Deck. What up, chat? Obi Rose in the building. Microsoft can never win. They already lost the generation. Sony is not their competition, nor the plastic box. Yo, my man Ellis is in the building. Yo, G Million showed up in the building. What's up, G Million? Microsoft focus is on a different lane. Let me see. I'm almost there. Let's hear all this fanboy insider knowledge. Late, but we here. Cowboy, the GOAT. Yo, I appreciate it, bro. But you the GOAT, brother. Rest in peace, Call of Duty. It was great while it lasted. Oh, man. Maker Chaos with the rest in peace. I miss Justin Wong to see all this smoke tonight. Hey, let's go. Hit those likes, people. These stories are going to be epic. All right, guys. So I'm about to drop the link so you guys could jump on in. Let the celebration continue. Let me see. Join the show. I'm loving my new keyboard. Good stuff. Here we go. We're going to pin this. Bam, guys. Jump on in. Let me open my door. Let some air get in here. There we go. Lock the back door. All right, so the link is out there. Anybody could join. Jump on in because it's gonna be epic. So we have people who predicted this would go through. We have people who predicted this wouldn't go through. And today is the day. Tough talk, a lot of talk. We're gonna see what's up. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know if this means it's 100% slam dunk, as they say. I don't know if there's something else. I know the EU was supposed to be a thing, but then I know somebody said that the EU, they put a hold on it so Microsoft could close. I don't know, but I want to hear from you guys. So bringing in none other than my guy, Q Beanie in the build. Wait. First I got to bring in my man, FCAT. Got to bring him in first because that's my right-hand man. Boom. FCAT, what's up, brother? Talk to me, man.
Chilling, man.
Chilling? Hey, bro, are you ready for today's show?
And it's gonna get crazy, bro.
Gonna get crazy. Well, we got Rune just slipped up in the building. So what's up, Cowboy? Yo, them ponies are fighting among each other. Damn. And then hold on. I gotta give my man a shout out.
Bro, we already had somebody on. We already had somebody on Twitter already threaten the freaking judge.
Yeah, that was wild. But we'll get into it. I was just talking about this yesterday. My man, my Jersey boy, the game boat was in the building. All right, now, so we're gonna bring in some guests to the show. A good guy. I like him a lot. One day he had the whole show to himself, creating all the topics. None other than Q Beanie with the new microphone. Let's hear it, Q. Let's hear it.
What up, brother? How do I sound, buddy? Can
Bro,
you hear me?
you sound crystal clear, as if you got a piece of that money that Microsoft gives. Oh no,
No, it's Xbox 20th anniversary headset, brother.
Okay. So Q Beanie is in the building now. You have been someone who has been vigorously with your foot on the gas saying the deal will go through, and you never wavered, bro. Never once.
Well, I've grown up a little bit. I'm not going to be an Xbot too much tonight, but
Okay.
there's nothing there that I saw for reason to block it. That's all.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, bringing in none other than somebody who was on the opposite side of the fence, my girl, the GOAT. If you call me the GOAT, he's the GOAT. None other than Purple Haze is in the building. Purple, talk to us. Purple.
Yep.
See, now
Yep.
see,
Yep.
she's not getting that Microsoft money. See? Man. So real quick, I don't want the chat to get away with me. Guys, you know it's gonna be hard to read everything in the chat today. Let's say damn ponies would do anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear loud.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, I apologize. No, I was just saying I got about 25-30 minutes and I gotta go pick up Ernie.
Well, Purple, I love every second you give to this my content, so I appreciate it. We want to get you in here definitely. We know from day one you had your stake saying that most likely the deal will not go through unless they go back to the table. So we're definitely getting to that. I don't even understand all this stuff and what today fully means, but let's get in. G Million, friend of the show, haven't talked to him in forever. The stars coming out. Oh, look, they try to pull the plug on me. Hold up. So pull G Million in there right there. G Million, what's up, bro? Talk to me real quick. We gotta get this thing moving.
What up, homies?
Hey, bro. It's good to hear your voice, man. You got your shirt on or what, man? I just want to know.
No.
Okay, I had a feeling. I know how you rock. All right. So then coming in, none other than my man, Matt Sukazi is coming in. And bam, let's go, bro. Haven't had you on here in forever, but what's going on? Talk to us.
Oh man, goddamn, yo. Yeah, they try to cut you off because you're trying to expose about the aliens, man. That's why they were trying to cut off.
Listen,
government.
I go to the dentist tomorrow, so just wait. And when I go to the dentist and to ask them what happened to my teeth, they might tell me something crazy. I have to do a follow-up. But you guys ain't come here for the aliens and my teeth. You came here for the coronation. So on the count of three, let's all say, all hail Xbox. 1, 2, 3. All hail Xbox.
I can't say that. I just can't.
But hey, listen now.
Fire
I'm gonna
Jim.
be quiet in a little bit, and you guys are gonna have to explain to me what does today's announcement mean? Because is that a slam dunk? I thought the UK was a thing, and somebody from the UK said no. The UK is putting their thing on hold so they could close. I don't even know. So. Q Beanie, how about you take it away first, and we'll start there. So what's going on? What's your thoughts? What does this mean to you as far as what you know? And we'll go around the room.
You know, I'm going to be mature about this. I remember we talked before. You asked me what this deal meant to me. I had a lot of time to think about it. Okay. And it's Game Pass for sure, you know. But also it's an opportunity for Sony and Nintendo to step it up. I'm looking forward to the competition. I'm looking forward to things getting a little tighter in the industry now. You know, this deal is going through. Obviously, it may take another week or so, but it's going to get wrapped up. And then the only question is, are they going to get Sega next? I think that's the next conversation.
Hold up, bro. You already jumping for something else? Can we just sit on ABK and not go to S?
No, because Sony's
Stay on
not
topic.
done,
Stay on
man.
topic.
Sony's not done, brother. Sony's gonna grab some
Yeah,
stuff
but
too.
we're not
Just
talking
watch.
about Sony right now. We giving Xbox its flowers. One more time. Let's go, Xbox. Woo! All right. But good stuff though. But we're gonna get
All
into
hail
it
big
all.
money.
So let me move around. So FK, I know you got words, but you're the co-host, man. Just sit back real quick. Let's go to Purple Haze. Purple Haze. I don't understand any of this. Please, can you break it down in layman's terms for someone like myself who is this a guarantee, or is this like it could be another pause hold? Like I don't understand what happened to it.
So I went on, went on Twitter, and I would say I think it's going to go through, right?
Okay.
And I said, and it's the FTC. If you've watched the videos, I never said it was the FTC, right? I always said there needs to be a renegotiation. So what changed today for me, and it's just launched. FCAS going to probably hit on it. The CMA and Microsoft renegotiated a divestiture in the UK. I always said if they did something structurally, they met that from the UK, that was something that would make it go through. However, and I want people to understand this, just like everybody said who's for the deal, that hey, Microsoft is going to appeal the CMA. That's a huge mountain to climb, but Microsoft still went on it. You can almost guarantee that FTC is going to appeal this decision as well.
Of course.
Good luck.
Of course.
Well, and what I'm not saying, what I'm going to say on that regard is there is a big thing the judge did. The same reason Microsoft was going to try to appeal the CMA, the judge in this one did make her judge, not what she said, but when you talk about an appeal, you have to talk about the law and you have to talk about the process. The fact that the judge said in her own judgment that she did not read the entire case and that she misquoted the law in her reasoning, that would be enough grounds for the CMA, for the FTC to appeal. Would I do it? No, I don't know. But I'm just saying, for everybody who believes that was going to happen, you have to think that. So, but I still think the deal's going to go through. I'm just, but for me personally, I don't play shooters. I play on Xbox, but that's the easiest place for me to. I know their store better. That's why I play. So as far as I won't play Call. I'm not.
I just got here.
All right, FCAT.
So what are we going over?
So we're just going around the room, but let you go last since you're the co-host. So Purple, Cubini spoke, Purple spoke. Let me get my man G Million. G Million, what's going on? Talk to us real quick. Don't tell us about your shirt being off or anything like that, but talk to us about this deal today. What happened? What does it mean to you? I don't know. Like, what? Just speak to us, man. Talk to us. I'm about to take my socks off, like Mr. Rogers, as you talk real quick. So go ahead. G Million, no.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You got the floor.
That's you, Matt. That's you, man.
Oh, me? Oh, shoot. Yeah, me. I'm from the round table, so I got too much to say.
Right, well, just spit a little bit, man.
Well, the thing about it is, if this deal goes through, we're gonna see really like a change in gaming that's well needed, because I feel like we do need better shooters. Mm-hmm. I think shooters been lacking in a certain amount of years. You know what I mean? Like, I think right now we're good with like third person, gun them down, like like Grand Theft Auto. We got a lot of those. We got a lot of games like that, but we need better shooters, other than like certain things like Destiny and you know what I'm saying, or looter shooters. So I think it's a good shape of. I've been got tired of Call of Duty ever since high school. When I got out of high school, I got tired of Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty all the way from Big Red 1 all the way to now, and I'm already like sick of the series. It never really changed this formula, but for somehow it keeps making a ton of money. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it puts a new dress on, and it introduces itself to another like generation of gamers. I think this is a good shape up. I think
Yeah.
maybe Microsoft should get the Call of Duty franchise, and it was very smart for Bungie to buy. No, it was very smart for Bungie to get bought out by Sony, so they can, have more shooters. You know what I mean? Instead of like the Halos and all that. I think this was a very good move, a very smart move by Sony.
Man. Well, the cool thing is it is definitely more than just Call of Duty, as they got Blizzard and ABK, and also ABK King, which is mobile. But I was watching a video today, the guy Colt Eastwood, and it was cool. His video was about 12 minutes long, and he spent like 5 minutes on my favorite game in the world, all-time favorite, which is Prototype. And he was like, now the fans have been going crazy for Prototype. Now, can
Prototype, you 100%. Yeah, you platinum did. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you platinum Prototype.
And I platinumed that by mistake. I wasn't even trying to platinum. I just played it that much. But anyway, want to also give a shout out to you, because Purple was a big Stadia fan, but also Matt was a huge Stadia fan. So I want to put that out there. That's how we actually met. And we stayed in contact because of Stadia. So we definitely want to call you my Stadia brother, and Purple's my Stadia sister. But FCAT, go ahead, man. You got the floor. And G Million is back. Hold on, let's see if we real quick, FCAT. Let's see if we get G Million. Hold on, real quick, FCAT. Let me let G Million get one, and then I'm gonna let you take over. G Million, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me now?
Ooh, what you wearing, to put a shirt on?
No. I guess I had some audio issues.
All right, cool. So what's up, man? What does today mean for you in gaming with Microsoft's big win?
Well, I'm just glad everything's finally over. I'm just tired of hearing about it. The past year was kind of got annoying.
I agree with that.
Either way, I'm done with this whole deal. I have both systems, so if it's not on Game Pass, not on Game Pass. If it is, it is. I personally don't have Game Pass, and I don't know if I want to get Game Pass to play Call of Duty, because it's more beneficial
Starfield.
just to buy Call of Duty.
It's worth it, bro. Starfield's coming. You might as well get.
I'll just get it on Steam.
Let me finish your thought real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty much a PC gamer now, so if anything comes out on Steam, I'm gonna get it there regardless. Because I don't know, I'm just kind of out of console gaming, and if all these games do come to Game Pass, that's cool, because my Xbox is my emulation machine, so everything's gonna be in one place. So,
and also remember, there is Game Pass PC. So
Game Pass.
Crowd too.
That is true. Also,
about that, So.
You get City Skylines and City Skylines 2, I think.
Yeah, that's day one for me, brother. Day one.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, I can't mess with y'all on those type of games. All right, cool. So let's let my man FCAT go. Everybody got to speak. FCAT, what's up, man? Talk to us. I know you got a lot to say, man, and you've been following this deal like since day one, and but speak on it, man.
Your question is it really over? Like, is that it? Is that the final decision? Because we don't really know. There could be room for more of a fight to drag it on. We don't know.
I'll take a rebuttal on that, Cowboy, when you're ready.
Okay. Right. So hold up, FCAT, are you done? You want to let Vinny have a little rebuttal on that real quick?
Basically, I just want to back up what G Million said. Like, this doesn't benefit you if you don't like Call of Duty, if you don't cloud game, if you don't utilize Game Pass and stuff like that.
All right, well, let me let Q jump in there, but I do want to say something towards that point you had. But go ahead, Q, Vinny.
Yeah, we call that moving the goalpost when you say if this, and this isn't you, it doesn't benefit you. That's moving the goalpost. But I want to say, so
it does benefit me. I know it does benefit me, but I'm just saying for other people.
I understand. So the TRO is up on Friday at midnight. The TRO was that temporary restraining order. Remember that? So basically, anytime between, I guess, Friday night midnight and Monday morning, they can pretty much close the deal. It looks like the
Yeah.
CMA and Xbox are on the same page, so it's probably going to be Monday, I would say. And then I guess the other thing is, even if the FTC tries to appeal, they can still close the deal and then deal with that later. So yeah, I'd say Monday it's probably going to be done.
Yeah.
And then hopefully by Gamescom, we'll start getting all these Game Pass games dropping.
Now, let me jump in there real quick because I want to touch on that. So what I do want to say to people, I know we can have our sides, right? We can like whatever game, whatever company, whatever, right? I'm not here to tell you not to be a fanboy. I'm not here to tell you not to like Nintendo. I'm not whatever. But what I will say, I just want to speak off logic. So I think this is going to greatly benefit someone who's already been paying for Game Pass. So hear me out.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's going to make you be a diehard PlayStation, Nintendo fan and all of a sudden say, now I want to buy Xbox. But what it's going to do is for the people that already pay for Game Pass every month, now it's going to give those people more value. Now, what it will do is for the outside people like myself, there might be more games that'll be added that, because I'm one of the people where I just subscribe and cancel. Now they may get me to subscribe more often. Like I might subscribe more months than last year, right? Last year, maybe I subscribed 5 months to Game Pass. This year, or whenever they start adding games, because that we also don't know, right? And we also know that Call of Duty is wrapped up with a deal for another 2 years. So I don't think you're going to see Call of Duty on Game Pass for at least 2 more years.
Actually, their contract runs out on this year's Call of Duty.
Sir. So Xbox
This
will have it
year's?
right away. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
this coming Call of Duty. So which is like
comes out in November.
Yeah.
Yep,
Anyway, I just want to say that I know when we some people might say it don't affect me. I get it. It don't, trust me, it don't affect me. However, it might affect me because if they add a game, doesn't have to be Call of Duty. But I will say this: when people say, "Well, who cares about Call of Duty?" But here's the thing: there could be a non-Call of Duty fan who always get Game Pass, right? Let's say they pay for Game Pass year round. Now they may never have been in the Call of Duty because they wasn't into it and they don't want to spend full price. But with it going to Game Pass, they could just easily say, "Oh, you know what? Let me check out Call of Duty," and bam, they might turn into a Call of Duty fan. So I just want you guys to have an open mind.
If the deal goes through by the beginning of next year, we should start seeing changes.
Hopefully, but I feel like sometimes stuff takes a while.
We'll see Game Pass drops within a month or two.
And remember, Blizzard said they're not putting like Diablo on Game Pass.
$17 now, so
yeah. So everybody can't just think all these games are going to come to Game Pass. Just don't be surprised by that. Also, Microsoft
it'll be a slow drip. It'll be a slow drip. Definitely.
Microsoft did say if the deal goes through, Game Pass wouldn't raise. Now, here's what I'm wondering, right? Game Pass raised before the deal went through, so are they going to bring it down? Because I don't think they will. I think they'll say, "Well, look, this is the new price."
It stays the same price.
So
that way, it competes with PlayStation Premium.
Yeah, it's still cheaper than PlayStation.
It's still $1 cheaper.
Right, month to month.
Like $1.
One thing I wanted to ask everybody real quick. I heard a theory from our friend Reforge. If they drop too many Activision Blizzard games on Game Pass, is it going to stifle all the other companies that are trying to put games on Game Pass? Is it going to overshadow all their games?
Yes.
You know what I mean, Cowboy?
That is a possibility because that's what what I was talking about with Cowboy yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
look at games like Redfall. Like Redfall would not have a chance against Call of Duty.
So I do think that it will definitely.
But I mean sheer numbers. I don't mean so much category. Just if you have 1,000 games in there, is that going to hurt the mom and pop trying to drop a game in there?
Well,
I mean, only time would tell that kind of thing.
I don't like to leave
people we can speculate.
I don't like to leave people in the back for too long. So let me bring out TPG, and then Matt is back. TPG, what's going on, man?
Not much. What are you guys up to?
What are we up to? Oh, what a question. We just bashing ponies like you. No, I'm just playing.
Damn.
No, so we're just talking about the deal. I mean, it's the biggest news in gaming today.
Oh yeah.
And so constructively, but if you guys want to get crazy, that's on y'all. But we've been pretty constructive as of so far. But we're talking about the deal. What does it mean to us? Also, Do we think it's a slam dunk? Is it definitely official? Most of us think it might be. I have no clue how this stuff go. If Monday, you guys think Monday's the day, Monday's not that far away. We'll find out in a week.
So
Just to be clear, I was on the
go ahead.
fence about the deal. I was either way because I actually benefit more from this deal because I cloud game and I like Call of Duty.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But you guys really think?
But I was still on the fence, so
Yeah,
Well, go ahead, Matt.
I gotta stay neutral.
You guys really think Microsoft is not going to increase the price of Game Pass? You guys really
Oh, they're going
think
to.
that?
No, not
Yeah,
And they
right
already
away.
by $1.
You
They
guys
already
really
talked
trust the
about it.
Microsoft
Yeah.
not? I mean, they tried to multiple times. They increased the
No,
price.
no. Hold on.
One time,
Hold on.
but
I just want to put some fact into it. They did like 2 days
Go
ago.
ahead.
Am
Yeah,
I
it just
correct?
got raised.
Yeah, right.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna
It was
get
2
raised
days
for a
ago,
while.
right? It got raised,
Yeah.
right?
It just went up.
Okay, so
But here's the thing.
you know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
let me just say this real quick. I just want to use logic, right? And we could do whatever. But logically, remember how Sony was saying how much money they make off Call of Duty, right? A lot of those funds going to be going in Microsoft pockets. And remember, they said they make so much money that it helped fund first-party games. So why would trust me, Microsoft's about to come into a lot of money, right?
yeah.
Now, of course, they
It's
got
going to be
to.
a come up.
Yeah, it's going to be a come up. So why would they need to raise it? I just don't see the logic.
They've raised it one
If they wanna
time
be
since
greedy.
the service came out. It ain't gonna happen for a while.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
the
think
reason
it's
you
gonna
gotta
happen for a
raise
while.
it, the reason you would raise it's just for any business unit is you still got to show profit margins increasing year over year. Like that's the reason you raise any price. Like to say like, well, I'm not saying they will, but it's like to act like why would they do that? Like
Yeah.
Well, I'm
subscription
sorry
services.
because they
But
just
any-
did.
but-
Now, if
but
they
hey,
didn't
like-
just raise it, then I'll be like, oh yeah, come on now.
Well,
But
right,
they
right.
just
Yeah, but if
raised
they
it.
raise the quality of the games, and if you don't mind paying for a certain game, like let's say if they raise the quality of these games, like would you mind not paying for a higher price?
I mean, I feel like I'll pay for value, so it depends, right? If they, listen, I pay for what I feel is beneficial to me. I'll pay $20 a month to try a game, but remember, I don't continuously pay every month. I'm different. So you guys got some people in here, like maybe Cubini, right? Maybe he always pay for Game Pass. For me,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pay when I see a game I want to play, then I'm gonna cancel, and then I'll come back as soon as they drop a game I want to play. So
Well,
I also
see, that's the beauty of it. If there's always a game you want to play, then you're good.
and you're gonna get my money every
You
month.
gotta put more in there, man. You gotta
Right.
put more in there.
Go ahead, Purple.
Nah, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I think, like, that's the subscription. It's not let's look at it. It's a subscription model, right? Like, that's outside of gaming or whatnot. Hell, Sirius XM, Netflix, all of them raise their prices. Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime is like almost $200.
Yeah, Netflix
like,
is stupid high too.
Yeah, and so I think
absolutely.
like regardless of what it is, I mean, that's gonna come.
Well, let me
But
ask
look
you
at
this.
Netflix.
Hold on, let me
Look at Netflix though. The quality of their stuff went up. So
let me ask Purple a question though. So
Did
Purple,
it go up? Did it go up?
Yeah,
Maybe
it definitely went up
like
because
5
Purple-
titles. That's it.
Yeah, hold on. Remember, what was it? Maybe it's like 4 years ago when they had that summer or that whole year. They had a big actor had their own movie. Jamie Foxx, I think, was the very first one with the movie Power. They had
right.
like
Will Smith with Bright.
Yeah, Will Smith
Right.
movie,
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth movie. Now he just had a part 2. We could go on and on that year.
We
So
can
they
go on
definitely
and on.
stepped it up.
Yeah, no, I'm not down it. I'm not down it. I guess what I'm saying is like, because a lot of people mention, look, I want to make sure, like Xbox they wanted this, they got it. That is a W for Xbox. That's W for Microsoft. Let me be clear on that. I'm not saying nothing about that. Like, I just want to put that out there. What I am saying on is when we talk about subscription services, this is not a good argument to be making right now. Just
but I got
because,
a question for you, though. I got a question.
yeah, go ahead.
Follow up. Now, yes, subscriptions go up. However, if they didn't go up, this is a better conversation. But I want to ask you this: if you even talk about Netflix and Sirius XM and everything, how much time went in between the next raise? I'm not saying they won't raise, but they just raised 2 days ago.
I'm not even talking about like over 9 years. Like that's in the future. Most likely Xbox over 9 years will be $30 to $35. That's just look at the previous 9 years, any of the subscriptions I just named, they all double or more. That's so whether it's this year or 4 years, I don't care.
Okay.
But that's not my thing. My thing is there was a question about the quality. And there's a question about the quantity. And that's where I'm saying, like, if you look at HBO Go, you're going to tell me HBO Go is better now than it was 5 years ago? You're going to tell me Netflix today is better than it was 5 years ago? You're going to tell me Amazon? None of them are.
No, purple. I will have to counter that. Netflix definitely is better. Netflix
I
5 years ago.
Wait.
Hold on. Netflix 5 years ago got old movies and like what we've been called indie movies. They wasn't getting big stars. Now they're getting big stars that's having their own movies. They definitely out of everything you said, and Netflix is definitely better, and HBO because COVID made HBO better because HBO started to get actual movies day and date. So
That's all I need to say.
So from Netflix, what I'm saying is just from okay, y'all, whatever. What I'm saying is someone go pull up NFLX. That's Netflix stock price, right? That's all I'm saying. Like if you go look at what people are willing to pay for, investors are willing to pay for Netflix today versus 5 years ago.
Yeah, but that's not what you said. You said the quality of the content. I'm just telling you the quality of the content is better on Netflix than it was then. Now HBO Max took a step back because they don't do day and date movies anymore. But if you go 5 years ago, this 5 years, the HBO Max is better than it was 5 years ago, and Netflix is. Those two I could stand on. Everything else I don't know. That's all I was just saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Amazon Prime's also stepped up. You know,
I don't really
Voice is awesome.
I don't really use Prime that much.
But here's the thing: how many quality games do they need to put in that service every year for this argument not to matter?
Shoot, not a Redfall. I know that.
I feel like the expectation is different. You know.
I think. So I'll tell you right now, the only reason I have Game Pass or Xbox Gold is for multiplayer. Like I don't think most gamers are buffet gamers.
That reminds me. Look at the moves that they made, QVN. They upped the price of Game Pass. Then they did they took away the conversion rate for the gold to stack up with Game Pass.
Well, they upped the price of Game Pass because they promised the court that they wouldn't raise it after the acquisition. So they did it before to get it out of the way. It's $1. Like who cares?
I think as we should do as gamers though, because look, if they do raise it to a certain point, I think me personally, I think it's more beneficial for me, my personal self, to have like a personal copy of Starfield for myself instead of me paying and playing it through a subscription, and I got to pay like $30 a month just to play it. You know what I mean? I think it's better to stick out the $30 extra.
Yeah, but can I say this? I think this is what the when people say that, I just want to be clear. You're not paying. Let's say if Game Pass was $30, you're not paying $30 for Starfield. You're paying $30 to play Starfield and like 400 other games. Yeah. So we can't just say, because it's foolish on you if you say I'm only like, this is what I do. So I'm speaking for myself. I'll pay $15 gladly just to say, hey, I'm gonna play that game, that one game that month. I might play it for 2 hours, say I don't even like it. Guess what? It's foolish on me, but I have the option to play 400 other games if I want. But I can't. It's not fair for me to say, well, the $30 was for one game, because it's not.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of GameFly. I know you preach about GameFly. You know, you're a big advocate on that. But you know, I'm more of a selective gamer. I only play like a certain amount of titles, so I don't really need the whole library. Like I look at Game Pass, I'll be like, look, I'm not playing 90% of this shit. I'm probably gonna pay 10% of it.
So actually,
identical to you. That's why I prefer GameFly, because GameFly is for a specific gamers. You pick the game you want. and you get that specific game. You play it, beat it, and you put it in the mailbox, and you get exactly what you want. Game Pass is more like it's random, right? It's and same thing with PlayStation Plus. You don't know what's coming next month, and so you're just hoping a good game comes there. So yeah, I'm just like you. That's why I said I'll
real quick, get this, Cowboy. They just revealed for the CMA re-agreement, whatever, to get them to back off. Apparently, they're gonna shut down xCloud for the UK. Now, if they decide
they're gonna shut down xCloud for the UK,
wow.
This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
thinking. They can shut it down altogether.
You know why?
People to GeForce now.
Because Google got involved with the whole Stadia debacle, and I guess they're looking at that. They're looking more into that, and that's why they're probably doing that because of that.
If you think about it, they don't need it because they can just redirect people to GeForce now, and GeForce now is better.
Yeah, Microsoft been preaching about GeForce now.
They're gonna have Game Pass. GeForce now is gonna have Game Pass, so there you go. You're gonna have pretty much the same games on xCloud.
Right.
Hey, Purple, I just want to say, I know I see you and Doc going back and forth. Purple, the man want to see the look on your face. Purple is what he's trying to say. You're not gonna give him that satisfaction, Purple. He gonna have to wait till Thursday, huh?
No, I'm not even. I'm doing it's a recording with Dorica on Thursday. I ain't even gonna be on there.
Oh, yeah, the guy that wears dresses. Yeah.
I mean, if they were
come on,
desperate,
he explains it.
You know, if they were desperate, I could see them pulling cloud, but I don't see that. They're not gonna lose out on.
It's actually in beta, so they can. It stayed in beta. It's never
super gimped. Maybe, I don't know.
Listen, it stayed in beta. It never advanced. It never upgraded from the Series X servers. Like, they've done nothing with it.
It's in beta.
It's just been sitting there.
Microsoft done nothing with the cloud. Like the quality, like
exactly.
Compared to what Stadia was, Stadia
was over here doubling down on cloud and making it way more powerful and making it feel native.
Yeah.
Well, I had a suspicion that they were doing that because of they wanted to push some people to GeForce Now to say, hey, look, our cloud isn't even that great anyway, especially because of the deal. That was my thoughts, because I was shocked how it got worse. Like, I was bragging on xCloud a couple years ago. And if you guys watched the stream I had, I was like, bro, it's like toe-to-toe with Stadia, and it's definitely not.
Yeah, I remember the video.
Yeah, so
way off, man. I was playing the game on xCloud one time, and I was like,
only time it's good is when nobody else is playing it.
I was like, oh hell no!
I played it at my house on the fiber line, and it sucked. It didn't work at all. It was ridiculous.
But I think that's a move for them. I think because it's kind of, listen, let's be clear. If you could cry wolf, like, yo, you talking about we're gonna take over cloud gaming? Our cloud gaming ain't even that great. GFN got the great cloud gaming, and we're gonna let them get the games, right? That's a good ploy to get people saying, oh, that's a good point. So, but now if the deal go through, don't be shocked. You be like, damn, xCloud got good.
See, the whole thing though, they want to prove that Microsoft, their thing was Microsoft dominates cloud, right? So Microsoft can be like, hey, we'll just ditch our cloud service and say, GeForce Now is better, go here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's more logical.
Because they know they're on 60%. What was this percent? They're on 60% of the cloud gaming
have nothing
market.
to lose because it's still in beta.
Well, hold on real quick. Let me hear Purple's thought. Let me hear Purple.
Go ahead, Purple.
No, I think like that's actually a very honestly, I think that's a very logical thing. If no one's using it, it costs a lot of money. Stadia already shut it down, right, and took the hit for you kill cloud gaming. Yeah. And then you can, if you're already kind of like, yo, this ain't making money, but you can now start to kill that service by blaming a regulator. That's a win. That's how that's usually what things happen. Things are already going their way.
Then they can come back later on down the road when things advance and get back into it. They could jump right back into it, just as easy.
Because Google's trying to do playables. They're trying to
like xCloud's still xCloud's still the technical term for it. Like, they haven't even named it yet.
Yeah, they renamed
No,
it.
no, actually,
Cloud
they're
actually,
named
Yeah, Xbox Cloud
wait.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, because it's actually not called X Cloud. We all call it X Cloud. They actually, that's never legitimately been a name by Microsoft.
The thing is in court, didn't they say that the cloud part was just another option to get into testing games? They didn't even treat it as a full service. So
Well,
I guess
No,
they're going
beta.
to drop it.
It was in beta. It was in beta.
Yeah, but
But they said Stadia was competition though. They did.
Yeah, it was their only competition with Luna.
Yes.
Yeah, there was their only competition.
That's why Stadia never would have gotten a deal.
And they admitted that. Still admitted that.
Yeah, like I mean, for anybody who was in the cloud who played Stadia, there was no question that xCloud was a product. Like right now, I think the entire cloud market is like kind of looking at itself, and so it's saying like, is this really the time? Is this really a product? But there's no question that xCloud was an actual product that they were pushing forward. That there were people who were comparing xCloud to Stadia to GeForce Now. Like that was a thing.
GeForce Now was dominating the whole time Stadia was around.
All I gotta say is, Microsoft, you got all the money now. Now you got the developers. No more excuses. Come on, I want to see some damn good games.
They just had the best commercial
they got all the talent they need, right? They got all the talent they need.
Yeah, but you guys are acting like they don't have games. They just showed you their future. And
I know they got games, but
and this is before the deal was over.
I'm a consumer. I need to consume more. I need more.
Yeah, but let's.
Starfield.
So here's the thing, right? We have to know our audience. So I just, not to call you out, but you're that PlayStation gamer. Do you really care what Microsoft games they're getting?
Yeah, actually, I kind of do.
You do?
This is my competition.
I do.
It's your competition.
Yeah, I do. It's still a competition.
You can't pretend the competition doesn't exist. If there's Starfield, you need to have something to respond to that.
Yeah, but here's
Spider-Man
the thing.
2.
If you are a person, right, that says I only play one platform and I could care less about anything else, then it really shouldn't matter, right? You just want the platform you buy games on. You just want them to keep giving you what they're giving you and giving you and giving you. Why even?
I want the competition to make me.
That's actually the other part.
What are you doing over there?
Look, that's actually the other part of the question, guys. What's going to happen to PlayStation now?
No,
they'll just double down on their first-party studios.
No, but what's happening with PlayStation now? No, I'm gonna answer your question. What's happening with PlayStation?
Like, people are talking about PlayStation's going to shut down.
Listen, answer your question. Go ahead, man.
Listen, PlayStation is taking cloud gaming more seriously. I don't know if you noticed, but they took a step forward to be more into, you know what I'm saying? Because I just realized that, like, other than they're doing VR and all that, Sony is...
PlayStation Cloud is great. Like, the performance is great. Quality is great.
And they're coming out with the handheld. Remember, they're coming off with that handheld that they so-called coming out with.
Project Q, whatever that thing is.
Yeah, but as of right now, that doesn't have anything to do with cloud, though.
That's a remote play handheld.
Yeah, it's only remote play as of right now.
It's only remote play, but I guess
still kind of the same field.
But no, it's the same thing though. We could do some cloud gaming on that. You should be able.
No. Yeah, but listen, let's say we went to court.
Play goes hand in hand with cloud. Like they came after.
If we went to court and the court was talking about cloud gaming and they asked PlayStation to speak on their cloud gaming, nowhere would they say remote play. So we got.
Like if remote play didn't exist, we wouldn't have cloud gaming. Wouldn't be talking about cloud gaming.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if we're talking about cloud gaming, we got to talk about cloud gaming. Remote play and cloud gaming is two different things. Now, yes,
they're two different things.
It is, but when we're talking about in the grand scheme of things, we're putting Xbox saying, hey, if the court's saying Xbox might be able to monopolize cloud gaming, well, the counter can't be remote play. The counter has to be what is everybody else doing in cloud. I'm just saying. I just want us to,
well,
as gamers, we could say that. But
if anyone out there is seriously worried about PlayStation, to quote the great John Cena, now it's time for Sony to step up or step aside.
John Cena said that?
Yeah, promo for Roman Reigns.
The thing is Sony already showed their hand, and we know what their future is. Their future is live service games.
Live service games, first
And
party
the third
games.
and fourth
Sony's already playing chess.
The shooters.
They won the generation already. They're just playing chess. They're getting ready for the next generation.
So, can I be honest with you guys? I think you guys are looking at it. I think you guys are looking at it wrong, though. I'm just gonna tell you how I'm looking at it.
What's your take on it?
I'm playing chess, right? Forget Sony and Microsoft. I'm playing chess. I might grab literally Microsoft and Sony is the chessboard. Let's say Sony's pieces are black and Microsoft pieces are red. I'm the one grabbing, and each piece is a game. Oh, I like this game. I'm gonna move it up. Oh, I'm gonna put my hand over there. I like this game and move it up. No, I don't have to choose one side. I'm the chess master, and if they put out, like I said, I just want two things to stay consistent. I don't care if all the gaming, my friend said, the day gaming go to subscriptions, I'm out of gaming. I'm not, because I just want two things to stay consistent. One, then to make games I have interest in, and two, I'll play them, whether I pay for a subscription or I pay full price. So I want them to kind of go off of what TPG is saying. Let them get competitive, and Sony want to make a game better than Call of Duty, and then Microsoft say, oh, you know what, we're gonna make a game better than The Last of Us, and I'm just sitting over the chess piece like, oh, I'm gonna grab that game and move forward, and I'm gonna grab this game.
Think about it. Games like Fair Games. Games like Fair Games and Concord. We have no idea what that looks like, so that could compete. You know,
I mean, just
in
imagine
the same
if
realm as Call of Duty.
Came out and announced a Fallout New Vegas 2. That'll be like the thing that'll get me go, yeah, I'm buying an Xbox.
Or they bring back that Dragon game. I'm not gonna say
Scalebound.
there you go. You know,
So
they bring back Scalebound.
There's rumors on that game, but I don't know for sure.
I have a question when we talk about. It's a legit question. When we talk about like Microsoft, you know what they're gonna do, Sony, what they're gonna do. Right. What we kept hearing the whole time was this deal was about mobile. Right. That was Microsoft's entire thing.
It's a big part. It is.
Yeah, well, you know what the funny thing is, Purple? Gamers and console warriors wasn't saying that at all.
Mobile, we don't care. We don't care if they disrupt mobile.
But here's
they can disrupt mobile all they want. Mobile's dirty.
Yeah, but go ahead, Purple.
But when we're talking about, if we're talking about this deal now versus before, at least for Microsoft, what things was Activision Blizzard doing that was like what y'all are saying, like some chess moves Activision Blizzard were doing? Like they were mainly Blizzard, right? Was just Diablo and Diablo's Immortal, King, in Call of Duty. Like that's what Microsoft got. Now, before the deal, Microsoft had other games in the pipeline, right? So when we talk about like now Microsoft's going to play chess, it's like, well, technically, if you think about the portfolio, they already have the portfolio for the games y'all are kind of saying would stump them forward. And so that's why I'm saying, like, at least for me personally, the deal doesn't necessarily represent a new chess piece as much as it just represents like hey,
they're getting a ton of money. That's what she's trying to get at.
No, but I don't understand that, Purple, because before the deal, Microsoft bread and butter is Game Pass, right? We could all agree with that, right? So after the deal, they're going to have a bunch more things they could put in Game Pass. So this tremendously changed Microsoft's portfolio because it's going to make Game Pass, for instance, 2022, Game Pass looked bad. 2021, Game Pass was the darling of gaming, right? Good games are coming fast. Game Pass is the best value in gaming. Now, after the deal, Game Pass could go back to the best value in gaming. So this deal tremendously helps Microsoft's portfolio.
Yeah, what I'm saying is not, you're right, Super Detective and stuff. What I'm saying is that I think it helps Game Pass, but we're saying like the games that they're going to make.
Okay.
Right, like that's what y'all were saying. Like, oh, now Microsoft is going to make another Last of Us. I'm like, how is ABK going to make it? another
I'm
level.
gonna have to say,
I'm gonna say
I'm on
you don't need to
Purple's side
make
with that
a
one.
Last of Us.
That
You
was
need to
the
make
example that was
first.
used. I'm not saying
No.
that.
Yeah, I did
But-
make that example because I made that example coming from me, the consumer, saying, hey, if we're talking about competition, because TPG mentioned it, then hey, I want to see Sony say, let's make a Call of Duty. Let's see as an example.
That's
an
example.
He was talking about himself, not
Yeah, I'm talking about
everybody
myself.
else.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I was just using what was the example. That's all I'm saying.
I get it.
That's the question, and that's why I asked the question.
Well, here's the thing: if nothing else changes other than padding Game Pass, it's just Microsoft making a ton more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's them getting into the phone market, having their own store, having their own Game Pass thing on the phones.
Now look, they get Call of
That
Duty
stuff.
Mobile. They get Call of Duty Mobile making a ton of money.
Right.
And they get Diablo and Immortal making a ton of
Hey,
money.
Matt,
So,
you left out Candy Crush, bro.
my bad.
Stop
I
playing.
left out
Candy Crush is shit everything.
a ton of money. So
She ain't playing with Diablo.
Well, that's going to be an interesting one too, right? Because right now they can't put that. They got to abide by iPhone's rules on iOS, right? Like Epic lost that. Epic lost that fight. So when we think about and that was brought up in the court case.
True.
What's the biggest question for me? You hear me, Purple Haze? You know. Well, the big question for me is, how are they gonna let Activision Blizzard run the same way they've been running, like how they do Bethesda? Are they gonna change some things in there, or are they just gonna leave it the way it is?
Well, they're gonna have to change, right? I think a lot of the Activision Blizzard leadership is leaving.
Yes.
Yeah. So right. So and a lot of the developers have come out for Activision Blizzard and have said that they're leaving. So I think that they're gonna probably let it run the same way they run Bethesda, right? Like I don't see why
they're gonna put more money into it and let them do their own thing. That's
they're gonna put their money.
Somebody told me they're not gonna be Xbox Game Studios. They're gonna be a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, who knows? I
Just
don't
like
know.
Bethesda.
Yeah, like I think that's the
Makes sense.
model they would go with.
They just want to own them and put the money into it and profit the money. They're not going to try to.
Let me ask you guys this: do you have an issue? And I just want to be you guys, each person, be honest. And I'll go first. I don't have a problem if a company has that much money and they just buy a studio. I really don't care, right? I just feel their I use the term as Purple did. Their portfolio is their games that they could bring to their consumers. So if I could all of a sudden add Call of Duty, add Diablo, it does to me, right? I want to ask you guys answer. To me, I feel like, dude, if it seems like you're not good, it might sound harsh, but if it seems like you're not hitting that many homemade games, right? Not grown, but homemade games, meaning your in-house studio or making games. And if you got enough money, because I said this in the very beginning, listen, bro, let Sony pay $68.7 billion for Call of Duty or for Active blah blah blah. So for me, I don't care if they add all these games to their portfolio. That doesn't bother me. But does it bother you guys? Do you look at gaming and say, oh, I rather if a studio is under the portfolio something that they homegrown? Because some people do say that. Like they say, well, at least Sony studios, they took them over and they grew them and blah blah blah. Is that?
But we know Sony's history. Back in the old Sony Sega days, they bought like freaking everything.
Yeah, but I'm just curious. Is that a thing? Is that an issue for you as a gamer?
I think
I mean, they're gonna put filler games in there real quick. They're gonna
Sony wiped out Sega.
Yeah,
but you know what? What game I was impressed by Microsoft didn't even make that. Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was an amazing title, but Microsoft had nothing to do with it, and they just let it out on Game Pass.
And they had nothing to do with Redfall, yet they're getting the heat for it. So
that is true. That is true.
Redfall, was nothing of theirs either, and neither was Starfield.
Yeah, neither was Starfield.
Right. We're being honest,
Yeah, but hold on, guys. I want to hear that. Do you have like I'll start with FCAT. Does it bother you if a company purchase a studio and get the games that that studio made, or would you rather them to make build a studio small and build them up? Like, Does that bother?
I have a better version of the question.
I
Okay.
know what he's gonna say too.
Do y'all believe this is going to open the floodgates for other to buy big,
Okay, that's not answering the question.
corporations?
Yeah, that could be another question, but
So,
I'm just.
I don't know.
Because I gotta go, Remy. I gotta go, Remy. Get Remy here in a second.
Okay.
But I would say. So you said, do you think it's a problem when? So what I would say is generally consolidation is it's not. If you think about it, whether it's potato chips, which I know a lot about potato chips consolidation.
Okay.
Soft drinks, restaurant chains, movies. Like most of the time, Rudix hit it on the head initially. Once the talent leaves, once you lose that magic of the team, it's not the same. I don't care if they change out a sugar sweetener for an artificial sweetener, if they change out a menu item, it's usually not the same. So if you liked Call of Duty before, well, I can tell you it's going to change. Like, right? Like that probably is going to change. If you liked Diablo before, it's going to change. But if you didn't like it and you wanted it to be something separate that was more like a Microsoft game, you're going to it's going to probably be better. All I can tell you, it's going to change. Traditionally, you have to decide, has anything ever maintained a premium once it's been bought? And we see this in cars.
No, I'm just asking because Tencent has money available for acquisitions. Sony has money available for acquisitions.
Yeah,
you see those two players being like, "Oh, this is okay to do, so now we can buy."
Did I answer the question, Cowboy? Did I give you the?
Yeah. I mean, you really didn't answer it, but it's all good.
No, so I mean, personally, for me, I don't like consolidation. I told you that.
Okay, all right, cool.
I've been that, but that's for everything. I don't like consolidation in general. I think independent, especially in games, independent can do more than a big company. I don't care what that company, even you, Apple. I think people can do better independently than a big conglomerate.
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to answer, but I'll just then one person can answer since nobody else can answer.
All right, so let me go here. Remy, if y'all are still on, I'll maybe come back on. But let me go.
Okay, well, guys, I want to thank you very much, Purple, for spending some time. I know you said you was busy. Thank you for jumping in here. Thank you for following this whole thing since day one, keeping us up to date. I learned a lot from you. You spent a lot of time coming to the show, giving opinions and thoughts, and I just want to thank you for everything.
Let me give out to because there's a couple of people here. Jason, obviously, he and I went back and forth on this. If Severin's out there, he and I went back and forth on this. Murder Man pisses me off. Not joking, Murder Man. You do, but not last and not least, Kubini. He and I went round for round, and so definitely.
We good.
So I just want to say that, like, I am just like when I lost the bet to Maker. I am not someone who's afraid to say like I was wrong. I got it wrong. So that's what I'm just gonna keep it straight like that.
I guess everybody's going to be watching Game Pass really closely now, huh?
Purple, if you're free, definitely come back if we're still on. But thank you so much for so much you do for the community and your content and everything.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, the next 10 years is definitely going to be like a honeymoon. And we're gonna love the sex and all.
Oh yeah, that's breakup is gonna be after 10 years. Y'all think it's sweet. Everybody like, yeah, and then after 10 years, Microsoft like, give me my goddamn Call of Duty, Sony. What you
give me my money back?
Well,
give me my goddamn money back.
Question that we haven't brought up yet.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sony never accepted that 10-year deal, so. If they still refuse to,
the part of what the judge said is it appeased her because Microsoft said
they won't give Xbox the dev kit.
Well, right. That's what I mean by that. The dev kit side of it, not so much that it's staying, because it will stay. Yes.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
you just can't take a game.
I feel like Sony just don't want to make no deals with Microsoft. Like,
No, it
Why
makes
the hell
sense.
would they? Why
they
would
don't.
they want to make
They
a deal
wouldn't.
with
Well,
them?
They wouldn't.
Makes
They
sense.
wouldn't though. That's their competition. Why would fuck
Well,
they
then
want
guess
to
what?
be-
They're gonna
Yeah,
get the
let's hand
inferior
you the
Call of Duty.
blueprints to
Deal
our
with it.
console.
Okay, so hold on, let's back up real quick.
You
In the
know.
beginning, here's the thing. Let's back up real quick. You guys gotta remember this. In the beginning, remember the magic number was only 3 years. So here's the thing. If me and Cubini own if I say, okay, you know what? My restaurant, my favorite sauce is barbecue sauce. Now Cubini is gonna buy the company that make barbecue sauce. And I'm like, oh snap. So I say to Cubini, bro, I'm still, listen, bro, let me keep that barbecue sauce. You're like, I don't know, bro. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna give you 3 years more barbecue sauce. Why would I say yes to 3 years? So I say no. Guess what? Cubini end up saying, all right, you gonna get 10 years. Bro, if he just went from 3 to 10, I'm still gonna keep saying no, because maybe he might go to 20. So it doesn't make sense for Sony to accept the deal.
might as
They were
well.
trying to hope they could get longer. It just makes sense.
So who's desperate now?
Listen.
Right.
But Cubini got a good point. I think they have to give him the 10 years because they made so much of a big deal in court about the 10 years. So if they was to change that, I think the whole FTC, EU, everybody would come down on them.
Well, the dev kit
It
thing.
would just hurt Call of Duty as well because a huge part of the player base is PlayStation gamers.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You said huge, right? Did you not see the numbers? It's only like 11% of Call of Duty's on PlayStation.
Oh, that's what I heard. It was a big percentage.
Hold on, where are you getting that number from?
It's 11%.
Where you reading this from?
Xbox is 7%, and then the rest are on everything else.
I thought 48% of Call of Duty, not a console. We're not counting Call of Duty mobile. Call of Duty mobile.
No, this was in the hearing. They said that.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't count Call of Duty mobile. I thought not because Call of Duty mobile technically isn't the same game. It's not when they come out every year with a new Call of Duty. They don't come out every year with the exact same game as mobile, so that doesn't really.
But
count.
it was in the hearing, and they said Xbox was 7%, PlayStation was 11 or 12, and they broke it all down, and that's not that much.
Yeah, but because you add in all the Call of Duty, because then mobile will crush everything. Yeah. But if you just say the console, really not the console, but if you just say the if you just say the normal Call of Duty that comes out like every November, and a couple of years ago they skipped 2 years, then I believe PlayStation had 48% of that Call of Duty, that yearly Call of Duty.
Well, and one thing you said, Cowboy, is even if nothing changes, and Microsoft gets 70% of each sale.
Hell yeah! I mean, dude. At the end of the day, yeah. I mean, that's the listen. Forget. So here's the thing. That's the bigger point, Cubini.
Yes, sir.
So what if PlayStation had 48, 85, 38? It don't matter because now that's Microsoft's money.
Because Microsoft gets the bigger cut.
Right, gets the bigger cut.
70%. Woo.
So
it's a big percentage, boy. Woo-hoo.
It is.
That's why they spent them billions, man, to get it all back.
Bro, it's
they knew what they were doing.
Yes, you spend money to make money. It made
exactly.
sense.
They know they're gonna get it right back tenfold.
Here's my thing. I said this from the beginning, right? For the people who didn't like the deal, and I always was for the deal, and I always said for the people that didn't like the deal, said, and I remember I checked a couple people, said, besides you thinking in 10 years, evil Microsoft is going to do something crazy, can you tell, I even said this to Lono, I said, tell me today what's your issue with the deal? And people couldn't say much. Some people was like, well, I feel like Microsoft mismanages their own companies, so maybe it'll trickle over to that. But other than that, people really couldn't say what was so bad with the deal. Besides, in the future, what if it becomes really bad for gaming?
Well, it's the mass consolidation, like Purple Haze is worried about.
Correct.
It's not mass yet, but it could lead to
It's starting to get to the point. It's like, whoa, you're buying a big publisher here. We're gonna keep an eye on you from now on, cause
yeah, but I want to
maybe
get
the
back
next
to
time it
something
won't be a yes.
This goes back to something FCAT said, dude. If they're gonna allow Microsoft to make a purchase of 68.7 billion, then anybody should be able to buy anybody.
Oh, I guarantee Sony's kicking the door open and like, hey, Sega, Square Enix, how many zeros?
If I was Sony, I would not buy Sega. I don't think.
Well, they're not getting Sega anyway.
Has that many great games.
Well,
no, Sega. Sega's not gonna get bought out like that. They got too many IPs that they can make money
Nah,
out.
they don't have no. They got
But
older.
people said that about Activision. So
Sega and Microsoft are
Yeah,
like
but
buddy
Activision.
right
to
now.
be clear though. To be clear, if Activision didn't have that, remember this all goes back to the sexual allegations. They had a lot of issues.
That's
if that didn't happen,
their stock was at all
correct. If that didn't happen, if that didn't happen, we wouldn't even be sitting here talking about this deal because Activision wasn't looking to get bought before that.
Yeah,
you know.
Oh yeah, did you see that news I posted in the chat?
No, in the Discord.
No, it was in the chat, in the live chat. Elvin Walsh, the co-founder of Naughty Dog, is retiring. Neil Druckmann is officially the full president of Naughty Dog now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, get ready for The Last of Us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, get ready for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of all Sony IP. That's what they do. They've had 3 Spider-Mans in 5 years.
I don't think they've gone that high in numbers, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, they had a lot of. They did have a. They,
in 5 years, man. Come on.
They do have a lot of Last. I mean, not Last of Us. They do got a lot of Uncharted stuff. But here's the thing. Though.
I do love that.
I don't think that's a bad thing though, right? If you make a hit game that people like, why would you like? You know when they say, oh, like if somebody beats you in a game and you know what the first thing you say, let's play again. Let's see if lightning can strike twice. If you could put lightning in a bottle, I mean, if Spider-Man's selling crazy. Who's going to be like,
why not make a sequel?
Let's stop making Spider-Man. Like, let's stop making Spider-Man. We on a high.
Crazy.
We gonna
start
a high streak. We're gonna ride this shit out.
Yeah,
more DLC then. There you go.
Hey, DLC, call it what you want. It's make like you just said. You got excited because Microsoft could make money. So these companies just want money. So if you find a secret to money, you print that money. Now, eventually, a game will get stale, and then they'll see it fall off. But until that happens. Man, listen, print that money.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
I don't want it to turn into a Madden type game where you're getting a Spider-Man every year.
Exactly. I don't want that either.
Well, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Game. I just want a quality
Spider-Man
game.
3 needs to be like 4 years away. They need to start from scratch.
Yeah, pretty much.
They are working on Wolverine, and I'm really excited to see what that
good game.
Be
good
like.
games take time, not rush games. You rush a game. You know.
But dude, if any studio has proven that they could rush a game out and still be quality, it's fucking Insomniac.
Because it's the same game, man.
It's Insomniac. It's the same thing they cooking, bro. That's all it is.
Well, no, you got a point. If the template is the same, it's like, bro, you do your resume,
if
right?
you got a good template,
listen,
Madden does it.
Yeah, look, if you do your resume over, right, like 4 years later, 2 years later, 2 months, all you're gonna do is take that template and just edit a couple things, add the most recent job. I mean, you know, put a newer.
Every good sequel.
You talking about using the same
previous
assets?
games.
Using the same assets and all that, and
what's wrong with using the same assets if they're still good? That's the same thing with God 4, right?
No, yeah, I think that's
why would we keep making the same freaking animation when it's right here next to us and works fine?
Because Spider-Man looks kind of old.
I mean,
watch the video.
Okay, for instance, a good example: Assassin's Creed.
It don't look that good.
Assassin's Creed, same thing.
What do we get into?
Hold on, let me say this real quick. I'll say this, Cubini. The Spider-Man remastered, bro, that look, and you probably played it on a more powerful PC than my PlayStation. That game looked amazing. So if Spider-Man 2 just looks that good, I'm cool.
Dude, 60 FPS ray tracing on that game. Oh my god. Yes.
Bro, forget that. I was doing 60 FPS / ray tracing mode with the 120 hertz mode all together.
Yeah.
So you were balling.
So here's a theory.
I don't give a shit if the game looks old. If it runs good, it's run better than Fall Guys.
So here's a theory. The FTC can appeal, and it may go beyond July 17th, and Microsoft will still have to pay the $3 billion.
They can close while they're trying to appeal. It don't matter.
The question is,
the biggest problem with the deal now is the Fanboys.
See, that's the thing. That's why they wanted that preliminary injunction, because they were threatening to close.
Yeah, so
too
they
early.
didn't get it. So why would they?
The
get
whole
the appeal?
FTC state. So the whole FTC thing,
close.
they want all the other countries to approve first.
As soon as the CMA thing's wrapped up, they're closing the deal. Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Well,
I remember Bobby got a scandal.
I think
I remember.
Microsoft is going to want to play this the legal way. They're not going to
If
do this nuclear bomb
I
option like
remember Bobby
these gamers
Tactics.
thinking. All these gamers thinking is nuclear
Mhm.
bomb option.
No, but what I'm
Mhm.
saying
You
is
know
if
what
the
I'm saying?
CMA agreement is made and it's done and they worked it out, they're gonna close it on Monday because there's no reason not to at that
Hold
point.
on, let me
I
ask
mean,
you
we'll
guys a
see.
question.
But I mean, I would personally, I would want Microsoft to play this out
Hold on, hold
the
on, let him
legal
talk.
That
way.
is the legal way, so I don't know what else there is.
Yeah, you guys gotta when somebody
have to-
start.
You
when
have to
somebody
would be
approve that
full
agreement
approval.
first.
and the next
No, let him
person
talk.
didn't get a chance to
No.
go, let that person go. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
that is full
I was
approval.
gonna ask you guys. Okay, so how do you think this deal started in the first place?
Well,
In the
Activision
first
wanted
place,
someone to
why
Because
did
of the
you?
sexual harassment thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Right
Right.
there. There you go.
yeah, that's
The
what I
whole
said a
thing with
little time
Bobby.
ago.
That's what set it off. That well, I remember when that happened.
Thank
Then
you,
this
Trey.
deal, then his allegations faded away, and that was more important than the allegations that were going on.
Are
It's
you
like
talking about Bobby Kotick?
yeah, with Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get his money and he'll be
So
fine.
if the deal,
Oh, the
yeah,
guy who
if the
threatened
deal
to kill
goes
his
through,
secretary.
Yeah.
if the deal goes through, Bobby Kotick's gonna get a ton of money.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
gets
He's
paid
already
and
got a
he's
ton
out.
of money. He's gonna have the fucking golden wings with a giant
Yeah, but
parachute in the
either-
background.
Oh
Listen.
yeah, bro. That boy-
You know what's crazy about that?
He's
My
gonna
man
bail
was
out.
in. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
He was in trouble, and now he's gonna
Yeah.
come out better than before. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
that's wild. That's wild.
That's
Yeah.
wild, man.
That's
But
that
if you think
corporate
that's
bullshit,
one
bro.
reason you should be against the deal, just because Bobby Kotick's gonna walk out happy. God damn it.
No,
Yeah, bro.
I thought at some point they said he was gonna stay.
Yep.
He is gonna stay apparently until the deal goes through.
Yeah, once
Like,
it's
all the
locked
way.
up, then he'll be gone.
So yeah,
Isn't this what he
Duncan
said
just
about-
tweeted it. xCloud being pulled from the UK seems dramatic approach.
Okay,
Hold on,
well,
who tweeted that?
Really?
Duncan.
so if that works and that's their agreement, then they'll close on Monday. Simple as that.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
yeah, because if their only issue was
That's the agreement. It might happen worldwide.
yeah, but
That's
listen,
the
if-
thing.
if their only issue was xCloud, because they
Yep.
felt that in in EU felt that Microsoft in the future might be able to take over cloud gaming, then yeah, it's like, yo, we'll just pull xCloud, not a big deal. Because you know what, that is different. When people was making like, oh, they would leave the UK, I'm like, really? All of Microsoft would leave the UK over video game?
No,
Yeah,
where's
we just
Holtz?
pull
Let's
xCloud.
ask Holtz. Let's ask Holtz if he would be hurt by losing xCloud.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
if
sure
they're
it's
gonna put everything on Nvidia, then it don't matter. So
correct. Yep.
Well, yeah, that's
such
the
a-
whole thing. They
that's a
can
great
direct people to GeForce now.
right, and there'll probably be some money in there too on the side.
Yeah, that's a great loop.
Yeah, because
now,
Game Pass is in there.
now it'll
So-
cost people a little more money.
Can they do that for the other couple small countries that didn't approve it? Same thing.
Yeah.
What was that? We're waiting on 2 more countries yet, right? So
We're still waiting on New Zealand, Canada,
Well, let me ask you this. You guys are
Australia.
we're still waiting on places. So how do we really feel this is a definite? Like
Because
convenience?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
don't
saying.
matter.
All the
That's fine.
countries have to approve.
no,
Here's the
they
thing.
need to
I
have
feel like-
We
four to
might-
approve.
That's
Listen.
how I would feel okay with it.
Well, here's the
You get
thing.
me?
Vinny, we might be back here on Monday with a whole nother show. The deal got blocked and didn't go
No,
through.
Right.
so there's
Right.
4
That
major
happens, I'm gonna
countries
lose
that
my
have to
shit.
approve it, and it can go through.
Hold on, say that
Yeah.
again. Say it again.
There's 4 major countries that have to approve it for it to go through: China, UK, EU, and America. So
China too, God.
China got
Sheesh.
approved. So
Yeah, China
Yeah,
already.
they already approved.
Oh, China
Yeah,
got
all those
approved.
other-
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we
yeah,
good.
that's
any
big.
of these
That's
small
big.
countries, then they'll
But
just
for
work out deals
the
with them
gaming
later.
industry, you kind of want everybody to.
Well,
Hey, hold on.
Everybody
Hold
that
on.
you're
yeah,
in.
Hope
follow
is
suit.
responding to your question. He said, I said it wouldn't be bothered. Oh, listen, FCAT. Holtz is responding to your question. He said, I said I wouldn't be bothered as I agree with FCAT and play on GFN. He said, though I'll buy the games. Yeah, so.
yeah. So one of these countries we're waiting on has a
So-
smaller population than California, so like they're not going to do nothing to this deal.
Mhm.
Like that's how you got to look at it.
Well, I personally hope the deal goes through. I think it'd be cool to give Microsoft these games as a portfolio. and go forward. Let's do a shakeup. Let's see what happens. I hope this deal doesn't get blocked again, because that's going to be terrible.
If they work it
I
out
would-
with the CMA, it'll be next week because they have to close by the
I would
15th
tell
anyway.
all my European gamers out there start signing up for G-Force now.
Petitions on
Start
that.
signing up for G-Force now. It's free, no credit card.
A little scary because the 17th is Monday, man.
The 18th, sorry.
Oh, the 18th. The 18th is Tuesday.
That it has to be done by then without them doing a big, renegotiation.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll knock it out next week, probably early next week. If the CMA thing is worked out this week, it'll be done next week. It'll take them a couple days to do all the papers.
So I can stop hearing about it. Call of Duty come to Game Pass. Congratulations, Call of Duty hasn't been relevant for me for years now.
I just know the Xbox
Yeah,
fanboys are gonna go wild, man. They're gonna go like, their YouTubers
I guarantee you, they're gonna sit there and go, PlayStation dead station, Pony Station died.
But can I just be real for a moment? Can I be real for a moment? In the land of console wars, that's what you're supposed to do, bro. This is a win. You take your win, and you put it in their face.
I know. It's just like
that's what you do.
That's why I stay off Twitter. It's just like I ain't let toxic shit in my life.
Crap Gamer gonna pull up with a video any day now saying Xbox.
Oh, guarantee you right now, Crap Gamer working on a video saying PlayStation irrelevant. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this.
Yeah, PlayStation gonna be irrelevant until fucking Spider-Man 2 comes out, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh they're gonna Spider-Man 2 gonna shut some stuff down. But FCAT had a good point. FCAT had a good point though. FCAT said, he said, so how do you feel this is gonna affect PlayStation? Now he was getting wild in our Discord talking about PlayStation gonna close, but how do you think it's gonna affect PlayStation?
I mean, it's likely. It's likely. I mean, because if PlayStation, all their money depends on them money.
All their money. That's not all their money. Don't say all their money.
They said every PlayStation player, the only game they have is Call of Duty.
What?
Almost every PlayStation player.
What the fuck? Who is that? I don't want to know.
I'm serious.
Who is that though?
Oh yeah, you know what, guys? He is right because PlayStation gives them away on PlayStation Plus for free. Remember that?
I mean, there's Xbox tweeting right now on Twitter. They're tweeting on Twitter right now talking about the death of PlayStation. They're already saying PlayStation is
you have
gone.
to pull your head out of the console wars.
Yeah, that's
So there's two things. Yes, there's going to be console wars, and there's going to be reality, right? So if you're speaking from console war, you're always going to sound silly because it's just silly, right? It's fun. Listen, it's like it's sports, right? It's fun. It's fantasy booking. It's trash talking. But reality don't dictate all the.
They're just struggling after 2 years.
If you believe everything that's tweeted out there, then I'm gonna tweet out I shit gold down. You want to check my toilet?
Yeah, right.
Doc Dark just released a video. ABK deal is blocked. It's over. Not blocked. It's over.
Cool.
What the fuck?
No, but that's what you're supposed to do. Channels like his. That's what you can't expect him not to do that, right?
He probably forgot to upload
Cowboy,
it this
I thought
morning.
you were Xbox. I thought you were Xbox. Why aren't you saying that PlayStation's dead?
Nah, see, you thought I was an Xbox. That was shame on you.
Damn, I know, right?
Shame on you. But hold on, we got Super Detective coming in the building. Super Detective, what's going on, man? How's it going? Hold on, let me give you these real quick. Thank you for joining.
I think you read that.
I don't know, Cowboy. I think you should be in the neutral side already, right? Neutral.
I mean, I am,
He's
to be
the
honest with
neutral
you.
bot pony.
I just like games.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
shit.
pony bot. You know, I'm just here to play video games, man. You make a good game, I'm coming. Like I'll tell you this. If Xbox if y'all hear my words, I said this before. If Xbox make a prototype and it's exclusive, I'm buying an Xbox Series.
You know you're playing it. Yeah, you know you're playing it. No matter where it is.
Tell you that. I'm buying me an Xbox Series X.
All right.
I ain't playing that on XCloud.
Do we think this deal is going to move consoles, though? Do we think it's about to sell consoles?
What's going to sell consoles?
Like having
Well,
Call of
yes,
Duty
of
on
course.
Game Pass.
It'll move
having
so
all these
much,
layers.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, Super Detective, I'll say this. I do think there are big. So here's I'm gonna tell you why. I think the answer to your question is yes. Now, how much I don't know.
Oh my
But I'll
God.
tell you this. Ellis, who's in the chat, Ellis plays both. You know, he's an Xbox guy, but he made it clear that a lot of times he bought
Yeah.
his favorite game, but he made it
You guys are
clear
watching
a
him,
lot of
though.
times he
Sounds like you wanna
purchased
say
Call of Duty
something.
on PlayStation because PlayStation will get those you know, exclusives. They'll get Call of Duty stuff for a timed exclusive for a year first. But guess what? You know damn well PlayStation ain't getting those no more. So the people who play Call of Duty on PlayStation because they got the premiere, they got to feel like they're like. I remember when real quick, I remember when Marvel Avengers came out on everything, right? But you know what people said? The real Marvel Avengers is on PlayStation because they got all the characters because it was the only one to have Spider-Man. So people literally, like my friend, we separated
I
playing
remember
games
that.
because he decided to get it for PlayStation and not Stadia when we both were Stadia guys because he wanted Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Trust me, some
Right.
people will switch to Xbox because now they might have timed exclusives. Now they
Well,
might
no,
be,
it's going to be full parity on Call of Duty. They won't be allowed to have any timed anything on either side.
well then even
They
that
have to be
is still,
identical.
I
Well,
better
guess
not
what?
see Master Chief
Hold
up in there.
on. Then let me say the one
maybe
last thing.
that, sure.
I'll say the one last thing. That even if it's identical, it still will be able to be on Game Pass, and that'd be a big deal.
Well, right. They're supposed to be identical as far as features and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
part
cool.
of the
Thanks for
agreement.
spelling that out.
Features
FK, I
and
want to say
performance,
something.
I
Go ahead,
believe.
bro.
But that was a good question, Super Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What you gonna say,
Yeah.
FK?
Can I say something?
Sure.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Doc Dark was pretty much quoting the theme song to Degeneration X in his video.
Oh yeah, Dog gonna go in, bro.
Oh, Doc,
He's
I can't wait to
excited.
watch
Dog
this.
gonna go
I'm gonna say
in, bro.
this.
I can't wait to watch his
He gonna
stuff.
go in.
But hold on. We got somebody waiting to come in right now. Let's throw some of these because coming in red hot. Bam. Is none other than
Oh my God!
Doc Dark.
The man himself.
The floor is yours, bro.
Oh
The floor is yours, bro. Let him talk.
No.
See, y'all thought y'all knew more than professional lawyers. Where's she at? Where's she at?
Woo!
Find her, Cowboy.
And he got a
See, they
bulletproof
thought
vest
they
on.
knew more. Shut your mouth. They thought they knew more than professional lawyers.
Woo!
Microsoft knows what they're doing. Microsoft was ready. There was no fear. There was no hesitation. We knew it. And for the millions
And millions.
of Game Pass gamers out there, listen up.
Oh my God.
Finally, we
This
are
shit muddy now.
having games. Let me tell
Bro,
you,
that
boys,
vest though,
I am
bro.
so
Hey, Doc.
He got the
Doc.
bulletproof
Hey,
vest
hold
on.
Everybody be quiet real quick. You know why we gotta give Doc credit? Because he the only person that held the line. He held the line. Bro.
Cowboy, I haven't shaved in weeks.
Hey, I see it, bro.
I've been starving myself. I've been on a hunger strike. I've been making promises.
Yep. Hey, Doc shaved his hair off. Doc, hey, listen. Hey,
All
Doc.
types of different looks. This is
Real-
the one, baby. This
Hey,
is
Doc.
the one. No,
Real talk, Doc.
He's not getting that Xbox check.
Hey, hold up. Real talk.
Check.
Hold on, we gotta give Doc his flowers, bro. This is his day, bro. This is his day. Hold on. First of all, we're gonna do this. Doc Dark, 1985. Congratulations, bro. You single-handedly got the deal done. You held that line till the deal went through. Till the ink was dry. You single-handedly.
By myself. Cowboy, do you know how hard it was? I went and
I
bought an
know.
Asus ROG Ally just the little extra money that I got from Game Pass. I had to use it. I bet anything helped to pay these top tier lawyers, but man, they pulled it through. Where's she at? Cowboy, where's she at?
Bro,
Why did she not have a camera on?
I tried to keep her on here, but, you know, she had to feed the dog, man.
Nah. If the deal would have not gone through, she would have been on here with the camera on. We all know that.
Hey.
We all know that.
You gotta call it, man. So
I'm so excited. I want to do a spinneroonie. Some of y'all don't even know what that is.
Do it.
Y'all don't know. Y'all not real fans like that. Y'all not real fans like that.
Hey, Doc, don't hurt yourself. You already had to get surgery, Doc. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. But no, man, I'm glad you came on. I just want to congratulate you, bro. You know it's cool. Bro, through thick and thin, you held the line, bro. You said it. Now now here's what's cool. You did give Microsoft hell when you needed to, but you still said I'm still a fan, and they haven't done enough yet to make me not be a fan. You said the day they do, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, you holding the line and you held it, bro. So you get a lot of and Q Beanie too. There's a lot of people. We have people like K9. He a turncoat. He done ran with Nintendo. You ain't run. Right?
But he went to NWO on this thing, man. Yeah. I don't know what he doing, man.
You know? But you held it down, Doc.
I don't know what he doing.
That, man.
All I know is this. Don't tell TK this, but if he tries to come back, we about to give him hell.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm going to be first in line.
Okay. Be like, homie. Hold on now. But, all jokes aside, obviously we gotta wait to see what we actually get to play, right? When this deal goes through.
Yeah.
But I'm just having so much fun with this because this has been going on for so long. And I remember one point I would open up Twitter and the Sony fans would be like, Xbox is losing, and then the freaking Xbox fans would be saying the FTC is losing. You couldn't tell. Like no one knew what the heck was going on. Yeah, it was like, okay, good to go. But now we know for sure. It's not being blocked. I mean, the deal is not actually done yet, right? I think they got like a few days to finish it or whatever. But
yeah, until Monday.
Yeah, but all I know is Purple was talking real confident months ago. Purple, Haze. Doesn't matter where you game, how you game, as long as you game and the deal's not going through. That used to be part of her slogan. But nah, no more, baby. Not no more. She's not gonna say that no more. Oh man!
Yo, really hard. Let's go.
If all these PlayStation ponies are all professional lawyers, then they should be able to buy Xbox. They got the money, right? They're lawyers.
Facts. Yo, Twitter is so quiet right now.
No, look. Twitter
was quiet during
because what Elon Musk.
We were waiting for the decision.
Bro, restricted. It's quiet now.
Oh, like a Purple, you can't come in unless you turn the camera on. Don't do it. Don't you dare come in. I want to see your face, Purple. I want to see your face. I want to see those pretty little eyes. Those pretty little eyes that are so confident. Doesn't matter where you game, how you game, as long as you game.
Doc, hold on.
She said let her in.
Let her in. Ain't nobody scared.
Guys ready?
Ain't nobody scared.
Yeah. Bam! Purple Haze is in the building with the camera, baby. Let's go. Stop playing with her. Doc, hey, hold up, Purple.
Doesn't matter what you're saying, Purple. It doesn't matter what you're saying because everything you say is not true anyways. So you might as well just talk.
No, hold on. No, Doc. Now look, when the CMA blocked, I did not come at you. Like, see, this is a problem.
hey, Purple, it's Doc. You knew this was gonna happen. Come on now. Come on now.
No, he can do it. He can do. No, look. I said it. I don't know how many times I can say it. What do y'all want me to do? Like, y'all wanted someone who gave you like a professional opinion. I did.
A professionally wrong opinion. To say you were wrong. That's what I want to hear. Say I was wrong.
Doc, all right, man. I was wrong. Like, what do you want me to say?
Oh, you gotta make this fun, Purple. That was too easy. Come on, what are we doing, Purple?
Doc, that's not me.
Come on, man. The people want to show. The people want to show, Purple.
But that's not me, Doc. That's not my brand. My brand is purely, like I said, y'all wanted a professional opinion from an anti-competitive, and you said it yourself. Money 21. Like that is not on law. And so if you want that win, that's what you're going to get. But that's the same thing. If it had been blocked, I wouldn't have been. I only came on here because you called my confidence, my pride out. That's all. Y'all never have seen me with no makeup. This is me. This is corporate Purple.
Yeah. You look good, Purple. Don't worry about it. You wrong as hell, but you look good. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Today you're wrong. Today you're wrong, but it's okay.
This is like literally me with Michael. This is.
Oh shit! Hold on. Put the glasses back on real quick. Hold on now.
So
put the glasses back on real quick. Come on, look, Chad. Don't you want to see the glasses back? Put the glasses back on.
No. And so like I came back. So
no, I'm not playing. Put the glasses back on, girl. Come on now. Don't do that to us.
I'm gonna do this just because you won. You won.
Yes, sir. There you go. Hey.
So like I literally gave you what I could give, right? And from a legal perspective, like I said what I knew. From a gaming perspective, I said what I knew. But at the end of the day, you said what it was. Like, right? They have more resources. Now
it is
what it but as far as I only represent the other side of it, I don't have a PlayStation. I have an Xbox. I game on Xbox. Y'all
Let's
know
go! I knew you were a bot. What are we doing? I knew it, Purple. I knew it all along.
Doc, you knew this though.
I knew it all along.
You knew it was always Jason. No, but y'all, so I was just giving you a different perspective, right? And I continue to say July, it came down to the wire. My theory held true until the CMA said they were going to change. They made an agreement. Like once that happened, right, which is all I said, it needed to be renegotiated from the very beginning. It got renegotiated. So I'm not going to do what y'all do, which is change the goalpost. I'm going to hold to it.
Who's y'all? Hold on. I never changed no goalposts. Come on now. I never contradict myself. Never once.
You changed the goalpost.
Cowboy, I hear you.
You change the goalpost, you go for it. That's what you do. But no.
Purple, how you like the beard? How you like the beard though?
I seem better.
That's why you wrong. You see, she trying to come in here all humble and everything. And you see what she did? She couldn't give me full victory. Okay.
I mean, you know, it looks it's icing. It's good. It's good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And but no, y'all got it. You what do you want me to tell you?
No, it's okay. I appreciate you coming on, turning on the camera, because when I saw you on here earlier, I was like, no, she needs to turn on that camera. She needs to get this smoke. But I appreciate you coming on. This is a very, very, very wonderful day for everyone that knew, that had no doubt. I had no doubt. Maybe just a little bit, but no doubt. I knew this was gonna go through because Microsoft is they are who they are. They're really about this. When people are like, Xbox doesn't care about gaming, no, they do. They care so much they're gonna buy it all up. They're gonna buy it all up, and it's only gonna benefit us, the gamers, that game on Game Pass. And you are a Game Pass gamer, right, Purple? Yes, you are. Exactly. Yes, you are. No. It's okay. Why does everyone is afraid to admit they're a Game Pass gamer? That's why I respect Cowboy so much. Cowboy.
Doc, you know what games I play right now? Right now, I can tell you what games I'm playing. Right.
What are you playing?
I only play 1 or 2 games at a time. One's on Nintendo. It's not on Game Pass. Right. Zelda. Pikmin's about to be it too. So I don't have. The only reason I have Xbox Gold, because that's the only way I can play multiplayer on Xbox.
What do you play multiplayer? What game you play?
Remnant from the Ashes right now.
Okay.
And so when you get,
are we friends on Xbox?
I don't have friends on Xbox. I only like the people I know. Only people I know is like the people I know. We ain't like that.
No, don't do that to me. We're gonna be friends on Xbox because we were friends on Stadia. So if we were friends on Stadia, we need to be friends on Xbox. Okay. Plus, I need to watch exactly what you're playing. Okay. Now we're gonna do that. Friends on Xbox.
We don't play the same games, Doc. Like I enjoy watching you and Juju play. I enjoy watching.
I will get Remnant from the Ashes just to game with you.
No. All right. We'll play Outriders. I'll play Outriders with you. I like that one better than Remnant.
Okay. Send me a friend request. I'll accept it, Purple.
Doing your glitch. No, I already had Game Pass, y'all. I already had it, and then I did the cost benefit. I just want y'all to know I did the cost benefit analysis. Like y'all, unlike this dude who's unshaven, you see, I got to go into a professional job. And I can't just pay out and get Uncle Sam to pay my Game Pass like some people. No, you're a welfare gamer. You're a welfare gamer. That's what it is. You're a welfare gamer.
Oh, they ain't want to. I'm a correct welfare gamer though. That's what I am. I'm a correct welfare gamer. That's what I am. On this day, I am right. On this day, I am victorious. On this day, you just happen to be wrong, and that's okay, Purple.
Oh, no. Now let me.
Sometimes in life, we stumble upon wrongness, and wrongness can hurt. I'm here to tell you that you can recover from this wrongness. We have plenty of audio and even video footage of you saying that this wasn't going to go through with confidence. On our podcast, I remember you said it. On your podcast, on Cowboy Podcast, you even have a debate with somebody. Oh, I saw the debate from far away. I didn't leave no comments because I was furious during that debate. But you know I respect you, Purple. But at the end of the day, you were wrong, Purple. You were wrong.
What did I say? What did I say? I never. Listen to each of the videos, listen to each of the podcasts. I said I don't care about the regulators. I said where the deal will fall through is if it's not renegotiated. That's what I said. I said that every single time. I said that on
lies. Cowboy, put a sound effect. Lies.
Cowboy, y'all know. Go look at the video. Go look at the one I most recently did. I said it needs to be renegotiated. I said it needed on 3 different things. Either you renegotiate the terms that they signed it on so they could pass the deal over a regulator. I said they either need to renegotiate the deadline, because I said if both teams really want this to go through, or they need to restructure the deal. And so what did Xbox do today with the CMA? They restructured the deal.
I quote, Bobby doesn't want this to go through. Bobby doesn't want this to go through because Bobby makes money either way. He wanted to get the attention off of the things he did, but now that the attention's off of that, he's ready for the deal not to go through. Did you or did you not say that?
No, if it came down to July 18th, right, Microsoft won the deal. I'm not telling you that they didn't. I want to make sure. Look, I came on without my makeup. I'm wearing my glasses. I can't even see you because now y'all seen how old I actually am.
You don't look old, Purple. Chill. You don't look old.
Nah, but but like I take it serious. Like I normally wouldn't have came on like this unless I
appreciate that. You did that for me, huh?
I did. Well, I
appreciate that. That's yeah. It's okay. You did it for me. It's okay. You did it for me. I got it. It bees like that. Sometimes it bees like that. Sometimes it bees like that. Don't worry. I'll hit you up later, Purple. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Nah, but let the other ones come on, because I know you got Q-Beanie in there. Q-Beanie, this is a big W for Q-Beanie and for the rest of the Xbox people. So yeah, I definitely want you.
Cowboy, you're muted. Cowboy, you're muted. You're muted, Cowboy.
There we go. Now, I just want to thank Doc Dark for coming on here and congratulate you one more time for holding the line till the ink was dry. Doc Dark is the reason this deal went through. Now,
facts.
I want to thank Purple Haze for coming on
here,
admitting that she was incorrect. And Doc Dark
to the fullest
called it. Well, I ain't gonna put that words in her mouth, but I will say this: you did say, Purple, that whatever Doc said. Because I'm not getting into it. That's between y'all.
But the Bobby Kotick thing. Say it, Cowboy. You got the JR hat on. Come on, Cowboy.
I did say that. I said, like, if it got to the renegotiation phase, Microsoft was able to execute the deal without it. And so, like, I have no problem saying it. If it went to July 18th, I don't know if it would have signed. Now what I will say, and I told you this at the beginning of the show. The reason you would appeal, the same energy you got that, hey, all the Xbox people had to hold the line to challenge the CMA in the uphill battle. You have all the antitrust regulator lawyer people doing the same thing right now. And what I will say,
what are you saying, Purple?
What I am saying is,
you're gonna be wrong twice. You're gonna be wrong twice.
No, I'm only. Why is it when I explain another part of the side of the deal, y'all do this? All I'm saying is this.
That's him.
Is if the FTC actually does have. I'm not saying they have a case to undo what the judge said. What I am saying though is, as far as when you look at why you appeal, I don't care if it's a speeding ticket. I don't care if it's some other citation. The judge's case, her judgment has some flawed logic in it. And it would, if the FTC truly believes Microsoft is breaking the law, if they truly believe that, they will appeal.
All I hear is, I'm purple and I hate Xbox. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. I'm purple and I hate Xbox, and I hate the fact, Doc, that you enjoy Game Pass, so I'm going to rain on your parade.
Xbox controller. Xbox controller. Where's my Series S over here? Where's my Series X over there?
Look at it. Okay.
What do I always stream on? What do I stream it? It comes a little annoying little
Xbox.
thing at the bottom of it.
Got an Xbox. She said it from day one.
I said I got Xbox. I got two of them. I got one just for this monitor. I got one for that TV, and then I got two other controllers. And I actually buy my games on Xbox.
Oh, I actually buy my games. Oh, I heard that. Oh, Cowboy, you got shots fired? You got a shots fired sound? Because that's what that was.
I got one of these.
But I'm just saying, I don't hate Xbox. I always said, I brought my professional experience, my professional opinion, and yes, there are professional lawyers on both sides of that argument. But I think what you said at the end of the day, or what you said, is kind of what the regulators always have to contend with, and that is the private sector always has more resources, and that whether it's a law or not, I think as someone who used to work in the government, someone who does stuff, like, you acknowledge that, and there's nothing you can do on that one. So
there's nothing you could do. That's exactly right. There's nothing anybody could do. If Microsoft wants to win this, they're gonna win.
Let me ask you both this. So, because like Jenna Hayes asked, Purple, does she think the FTC will appeal? Do you guys think this is done? Like, are we done? Or you think Monday we're gonna be like, oh no? Like,
if you don't hear, you'll either Thursday or Friday. It won't be. You won't hear something on Monday. You will hear it on Friday. So the only thing I will say is, if the CMA hadn't struck a deal, I would actually probably be like more 50-50 on the fence. The fact that the CMA did, that means now it's all on the FTC. And because the judge essentially said she did
not got a case.
She said she didn't read the entire case, and she said she was working off of Microsoft's timeline. The FTC actually has a case to say you didn't do the right process and procedures. And so that, if they truly believe that Microsoft is breaking the law, the FTC, what they can do is say, we are appealing. They'll appeal. And then what they're going to ask the appeals court, not this court, is, based upon these facts, you need to give us a temporary restraining order. And if that is given, Microsoft and Activision have to renegotiate a deadline.
Because it would go past the 18th.
The 18th. That is a real world possibility. And the only thing for anybody who's hoping that happens, I'm not saying what I believe is going to happen, because I told y'all, I already said hashtag, I believe the deal will go through on Twitter. I already said on this channel.
Whoa. When did you say that?
Today, man. Come on. She said it today,
she said it after everyone else found out that the deal's going to go through. How convenient. How convenient.
Hey,
how convenient.
How you put up with this guy?
Because look, when he was in his little sorrows and he was like,
how convenient.
If you're an Xbox, don't go on Twitter. It's going to be messy. That's what Doc says. What did I do? Look, I got more balls than Doc. Like, I actually come out here and like go over here and take it. I go on Twitter and I go there. I come on this channel and do it. What does Doc do? Oh, let me.
I'm here. I called you out. You have never in your life seen me on a show without the camera on. You don't. The only show I do without a camera on is my own show, and that's because ISO doesn't like cameras on all the time. But
No,
every
you
single
won't-
time
Doc,
I'm on a
you
show,
won't
I have a
actually-
camera on so
Doc,
that you can see my
won't.
face.
Doc,
You can see my
Doc,
facial
what
expression.
happens,
You can
Doc,
see what
this
I'm
what-
talking about.
This what happens. This is okay. This is y'all. Let me know if this rings true. Doc actually leaves for like a week and doesn't make a video. Then he comes back and he's all now talking about Asus ROG Ally because he's trying to hedge his bets because he doesn't want to necessarily be on the wrong side. This is what Doc does. Doc says, "Oh, this platform is doing something. Let me go over there so I can get some views. Let me go do this over here. Oh, Game Pass, y'all need to do better. Let me go do something else." Doc, see, that's why I say you don't move the goalpost, Doc. You just switch what goalpost you're running to.
I am the goalpost, woman. I am the goalpost. I am what everyone strives to be. Damn it, woman. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm right today. You're wrong. You know I love you, Purple, but you can't do this today. You're just wrong. Just take it. Take the L's. Just the L's. They're not that heavy. I've taken plenty of L's.
Doc. I can only take one L. That's the problem. I can only take one L for this.
No.
That's
Every single time you debated somebody, every single time you said Bobby Kodak don't want this thing to go through, every single time, that's like 1,000 L's. Like 1,000. Why are you frowning at me?
I still don't think Bobby Kodak wants the deal to go through. That doesn't mean that the ball's in Microsoft's court. If the deal goes to the 18, I'm just telling you. Like y'all
is the deal going through? Yes or no? Or do you want to be wrong twice?
I already told you what I thought. I already told you what I thought.
Is the deal going through?
I believe the deal will go through. I don't know what you want me, but I think you're always mistaken what I've been doing the whole time, which is just give y'all the other side of the coin. Like that's all I've been giving you. And for
ain't nobody asked for the other side of the coin. We want heads over here. We don't want tails. Okay. This is what we want.
Y'all do want head, don't you?
Oh, you see, it's a family-friendly stream. I'm so sorry, Cowboy. Cowboy, I was like, Cowboy,
That's what you said.
Cowboy is a family-friendly stream. Cowboy got granddaughters watching this. What are we doing, Purple? Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm sorry, Cowboy. Nah, he's not gonna be monetized. He's not gonna be monetized.
Guys. All right. So
no, bring the other ones back.
We're gonna bring. So guys, coming back on the show. I want to make sure. Beanie, F-Cat's back in the building. TPG, my man Master Kagi is in the building. Let's go.
Let's go.
What the hell?
God damn, we got muted. God.
So Doc, what you got for the UK customers that are about to lose xCloud?
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
So part of the CMA agreement or re-agreement, they have to drop or shut down xCloud for the UK.
Damn, that sucks.
That's part of the agreement. That's really part of the agreement.
That's not part of the agreement.
That's a part of the agreement.
Okay.
That's not part of the agreement.
Damn,
but that might be a resolution to help them put the deal through.
So I'm
for
thinking they're going to redirect to GeForce now.
No, hold on. Let me just throw this out there. So that wasn't part of the deal, but because the UK is still one of the ones that's not cool with the deal, that would be a good resolution for them. Okay, so if they're saying they didn't have a problem with consoles, but they had a problem with cloud, so the easiest thing for them to do is say, okay, we'll pull xCloud, just xCloud from the UK, and then you can't have a problem. But that's all speculation.
Oh, okay,
that'd be clever, though. That would be clever.
No, but they did restructure. They did restructure.
I just want to clarify that. Hold on. Xbox did not restructure. The CMA chose to restructure. They're the ones that caved 20 minutes after the deal got approved. So
that's facts. That's facts. They came back talking about we want to hear your side. We want to hear your side now.
No. FCAT, go pull it up because you probably have it.
Hey, you know what they sound like? They sound like Purple talking about the deal will go through.
Well, hold up. Purple's gonna give us the professional insight. All right. So
it says in the release. This isn't. It says that they came to an agreement on a divestiture. That's what the actual thing says.
That's
not a word. That's not a word. That's not even Cowboy. That's not even a word. What she just say?
I don't know what she's talking about.
That's not even a word. That's not even a word. She making up words now.
Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that it ain't a word.
I'm not. That's what it says. Like, I don't know why this is like something controversial. If you go through and look up CMA
So
right now,
I'm gonna pull up Duncan. What Duncan said about her.
You can't use Duncan, but go ahead.
Well, she's right. They did agree to a new deal, but the CMA
Duncan
reached out
predicted
asking for it.
so.
That's the difference.
yeah, but it doesn't. The fact is that they came to an agreement on a divestiture. That means that the
There it is again. That's not a word. Never heard it. Never heard it.
Herbert, you making words
You might need
up,
a bigger IQ to understand it.
Hey man, how about you explain it and stop insulting me? What does it mean?
Okay, so an
Oh, so you don't know either. So you had dumbass me talking. You see it?
Hey, I never claimed to be smarter than you.
Nah, you have okay, so if you're merging something, you're bringing two things together. If you need to divest, and you want to do, that's the verb. The verb is divest. The noun is divestiture. Then that means that there is something that you are no longer, you're taking away.
You know what, Purple? You've been wrong before. You're wrong on this word.
You know what? Doc.
I don't see any evidence that.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. FCAT.
What happened to Doc?
Hold up. Here we go.
What is it? You Googled it?
He said xCloud being pulled from the UK seems a pragmatic approach. But what does that mean? Some dude on Twitter wrote that.
Pragmatic.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that.
So this seems to be a part of the renegotiation that with UK.
I don't think that was though.
Yeah,
is it somebody talking?
No, this is some. Like, I wouldn't have told you. Look, I tell y'all exactly what I know. I wouldn't lie. I don't do that.
No.
I know you wouldn't lie.
Are you saying that part of the renegotiation is for them to pull xCloud from
That
UK?
is what Duncan is saying, and what they're saying is not. I don't know. That is not.
Okay. That's
what I am saying though is, if you look at the news coming out of the CMA and Xbox right now, what they're saying is that they have come to an agreement on a divestiture. That is, we don't know what that is. All I'm saying is though that
sounds like an arrangement.
But wait, will that affect the UK?
It's an arrangement.
Would that be an agreement that please the UK?
Yes, that's what. So if you look at the wording it's just there's something structurally that initially was what Microsoft was saying that they wanted to do.
Right.
And then there's now something structurally, the CM, and so I think it was Kubini or someone said it right initially. The CMA is going to get some small win, whatever it is. So they structurally change something. It's not an all-out, whatever it is, we don't know. But they structurally change something. There's rumors that they're saying that xCloud in the UK is what it is, which would make sense. But it could also just be they're no longer going to add XYZ IP to the deal. It could be that they're not going to bring an office to the deal. It could be any of those things.
Well, they got to do something. They got to do something that would appease them, that they would like. But here, let me do this real quick, because I just wilding. Hold up, real quick. Hey, we got 20 people watching and only 17 likes. Nah, y'all
hit that like button.
3 more people gonna hit that like button. All right.
That's actually not a bad ratio, Cowboy.
I was actually shocked. I was like, oh, 17.
That's actually not a bad ratio.
I was like 17.
Maybe there's 3 people that don't like it. God damn, man. Forcing them to like it.
What the hell are they watching?
They want to see if they will like it, but then they heard the divestitude, and now they're not sure.
Divestitude.
That word's big. It makes my brain hurt.
Xbox's strategic movement forward into cloud, into digital PC, into mobile.
let me ask.
Cowboy did
brother.
say something. Cowboy, when you said that xCloud is trash now, but if this deal goes through, imagine xCloud magically becomes great.
Legit,
Yo, that'll
gonna
be
be
wild.
lit,
That'll be wild.
Hey Doc, hold on, let me say something real quick.
Stick
Let me
around.
say something real quick. They're gonna be like this. They're gonna be like, so we got the Activision deal, ABK. You know what? We about to buy Stadia Tech and make it xCloud.
Yo, fact. I've been wondering how they still haven't caught up to Stadia Tech. Like, I've been wondering, how is this company still not there?
Google's still trying to use it for themselves. Man. They need to give that shit up, man.
Yeah. Can you show? I just want to prove that it is a word, and I want it. So this is CNBC, so y'all can see it. And
That's fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
No, what are you talking about?
Donald Trump.
Breaking.
Fake.
But it's where do you see Donald Trump? Breaking news from CNBC's David Farber. Microsoft has offered to make a small divestiture. That's a word to meet objectives.
Divestiture. That's a big word.
It's a small. That's
I don't. But that. But no.
Yeah, dropping xCloud doesn't sound like something small.
But all
I didn't
you need
say
to do
that.
is
I only said it was just a divestiture. Like that's what they're reporting.
All you need to do is appease the courts. That's it, right? So all they need to do is do something that'll make the deal go through. So at the end of the day, they still smart. They did what they had to do. Let me ask Doc this though. Doc, let's just assume the deal is done, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel, man? Like, what do you feel is going to benefit you more, coming from somebody who's big into Game Pass?
All I'm looking is just more games into Game Pass. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so I am a first-person shooter fan, so I do like first-person shooters. So Call of Duty would be up my alley. So I do want to see those games placed on Game Pass. The more games on Game Pass, the more the merrier. I don't see a problem with it. Anything else that comes out from the deal, same thing. More games going into Game Pass. If they want to use some of those developers or some of those studios to help out with other projects that are going to go into Game Pass, same thing. I only see this as a win for me. The only way this becomes a loss is if Microsoft decides that now that they have this deal, they're going to raise the price of Game Pass to a point where it's no longer valuable. That's where it becomes a loss. And at that point, all I'll do is I'll just switch. I'll just leave Game Pass if they do that. Because to me, it's all about what.
See, yeah,
I'm going to stick with whatever's better for me. That's it.
See, some people don't want that Game Pass to rise up, man.
No, I don't think. Well, so we were talking about this earlier, Doc. So they said if the deal goes through, they won't raise Game Pass. That's what they said. Now, they raised Game Pass right before the deal went through, so I don't think they will raise it again for a while. I'm not saying
it depends by how much they raise it, right? It depends by how much they raise it.
No,
right?
They just recently raised it. What, like $2, right? So I don't think they're gonna do it again for a while.
It's $17 now.
This is a legit question, and I want you to answer this with every fiber of your being. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Purple
Don't
was
hold
wrong.
back.
Yes.
You ready?
Oh,
this is
that's
a
not the
legit
question. Oh, my bad.
Somebody asked you this, okay? They said, Doc, what do you think of that PlayStation gamer?
What I do?
Breed Killer asked you that.
Who's that? What PlayStation gamer?
The PlayStation gamer in general, Doc. What do you think of them?
What do I think about the PlayStation gamer?
Yeah, Doc.
Okay. Let's be honest. If you're a PlayStation gamer right now, the best way for you to enjoy PlayStation, if you're the type of gamer that plays 1 to 2 games a year, you spend your hard-earned money on those 1 or 2 exclusives that you really like, and you spend all your time replaying it and getting that platinum trophy so you can squeeze every single ounce of that game, and you'll be satisfied. Sony does make good first-party games. Sometimes boring, but if you are okay collecting stuff and doing arbitrary side missions that mean nothing to the game, then you're gonna be, okay. 1 or 2 games. So the PlayStation gamer right now that's playing Final Fantasy, you better keep playing that until Spider-Man comes out. And then you'll play Spider-Man until the next game, whenever that game comes out. I mean, there's
2.
What is it?
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2, yeah. Foam Stars,
real good.
right? Foam Stars is gonna be great for you PlayStation gamers. So I mean,
he's trying to be funny. You see this motherfucker?
It depends. I mean, I wouldn't want to be just a PlayStation gamer. Arguably the best game that has dropped so far on the PlayStation. Would you guys say it would be God of War Ragnarok? I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it. That's how boring it was. I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it. Right? So
I would say it's Returnal.
So it's tough, man. It's tough to be a PlayStation, but especially with the premium prices that they're trying to charge over there, man. That's insane, man. But you know.
But Doc, to be fair, if I'm only buying 2 games a year, then $70 don't mean shit.
Yeah. Just get your money's worth. Yeah. Yeah, get your money's worth. You're right. Yeah, get your money's worth.
Hey, listen, I'm a PlayStation guy all the way through, but it doesn't mean I don't have a PC kink every once in a while.
So the thing I'm worried about is
turn on Age of Empire 2.
And you see, if PlayStation, and I think they're gonna go that way, if PlayStation took the route that Xbox did, where you can play your games on PC if you choose to, day and date as well, I think they'd be better off. That's what I don't think it'll hurt the actual console or anything like that. I think they could do it as well.
I think the strategy is the best strategy. Is hey, put the game on console first, let that do its thing for a year or two, then put on PC, PlayStation, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because at least you peeked out on sale.
Mr. Ermero said, "Why you look like the Dominican Kratos?"
Hey, you're ranking that.
Yo, that's spot on though. Hey, I'll tell you this, Doc. I beat Final Fantasy. Took me 48 hours, and then I was playing God of War last night. Final Fantasy. Beat Final Fantasy 16. Right.
Will you play that 720p?
Gamefly.
720p Cowboy.
That thing. Hey, listen. I did about an hour and 20-minute stream yesterday saying that game does not look good. So that's not a good looking game, bro. That's
Puppy, hold on, Cowboy. Didn't you buy the Sony branded monitor?
Yeah.
Damn, Sony got your ass, dog. They said buy this amazing monitor, even though we know our console's not strong enough to run games at the resolution that the monitor is set to. Wow, that's incredible. Wow, that's incredible. Wow, that's incredible.
Doc, Square Enix made that game.
That's incredible, man.
Doc,
that's
Square
incredible.
Enix made the game.
That's incredible.
Hey, you know what?
That's incredible. What, Doc?
It's nice to talk smack when Xbox only has 2 games come out an entire year.
We talking about?
But my point was, I was playing God of War last night. Man, that game is still the game.
Why you replayed it again?
So after I was playing, so we were talking about the best part of Final Fantasy, which is
there's nothing else to play.
I think, which is the combat, right? So after I beat Final Fantasy, I wanted to play God of War to remember how the combat was, and I ended up playing it for 3 hours. I was running around doing a Crucible, fighting and killing people. I'm like, bro, this is for me, like the best combat, hand to hand. Like,
what is God of War Ragnarok?
Yes.
I'll give you Atreus. I'll give you Atreus. Playing with Atreus is fun.
Nah.
Playing with Kratos is
you know why you like Atreus? Bro. Because you like a Plague Tale Rec Room where you run around with a slingshot and a rock. Oh God. My man running around with a slingshot and a rock the whole game. And
Atreus is the one. Kratos is freaking horrible. You still playing that on easy, Cowboy? No judgment. You still playing that on easy?
Yeah, I play everything on easy.
Okay. I started playing games on hard, Cowboy, just to see like what the difference is, and it does feel different, man. Like it's weird. It gives you like a weird satisfaction playing the game on hard.
Now you
die a lot more, but
weird. You know the thing is, so the reason why I play on easy because I rent games. So it's like I'm not trying to have this game forever. I want to play, beat it, send it back. You know.
Yeah, but like I was playing Trek to Yomi. I recently just beat that on the Asus Rogue Ally. Thank you Game Pass. And I was playing it most of the game on hard, and then at one point I went and I put it on normal, and it felt like a completely different game. It felt like I was overpowered. It didn't feel like real anymore. Like I was actually going.
I like to play games on easy. I want to feel over. So you know
want to
feel
overpowered,
and they get. So people will beat a game and then you unlock new game plus, and then you get to start the game from the beginning with all your powers, so you can feel powerful. I'm like, why do that when I just start the game on easy and feel?
So you feel powerful from the beginning.
Well, then you also unlock new equipment you can unlock that makes you feel even stronger.
Okay.
let me take it back to what Doc said, right? About being a PlayStation gamer, you have to buy games at $70.
This guy's underwater. Get him out of the water.
You can't hear me?
Let me
Under the
turn your
sea.
thing up. I'll turn you up.
TPG,
All right, go
you're
ahead.
botting, brother.
Go ahead. All right, so he said that PlayStation gamers, they got to buy their games at $70 and all this stuff. No, don't get me wrong, right? I own both. I got a Xbox and PlayStation. And I think Game Pass is better than PlayStation Extra. But to say that you only have...
No, that's it. That's good. That's good. You can stop right there. Puppy, you're good. You can stop right there. What else you got to say? This is perfect.
No. But to say that you only get value from buying the games at $70 and you don't get any value from PlayStation subscription service, that's just wrong, because they got a bunch of games. And I'm not saying it's as good, but you'll still get value out of that subscription service.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when it goes PC day and date, I'll sign up. Otherwise, I ain't getting it.
Exactly.
Doc,
Exactly.
okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
Doc, somebody got a question for you. So, question for Doc. Ronan Storm said, Doc, what about me, a guy like me that has a Let's Play channel? I need to play on normal.
No, he doesn't. He could play on easy.
Right, like I don't get it.
I think if you got a Let's Play channel, I figure playing on easy is probably better, because I've done playthroughs and people get frustrated when I die over and over again. It's just lucky that like I could keep them entertained, and they're literally laughing at me dying over and over again. But if you got a Let's Play channel, like I want to see you get through the game. You know what I mean? So maybe playing on easy is maybe that is the move. I don't know.
Well, Cowboy, did you catch what I said, brother?
No, yeah. So I was being facetious. A game, PlayStation Plus Extra is actually not bad. If you could look at that subscription service, especially for the price, there are a lot of good things that you can get out of it. I think that if you're a gamer that mainly played on Xbox and then you switch over to PlayStation Extra is going to be great for you. Yeah. The same way that if you're someone that mainly played on PlayStation and then you switch to Xbox this generation, Game Pass is going to be amazing as well. The one thing that we don't talk about is what this console does. So like for whatever reason, my youngest son started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Game Pass, and he got the urge that he wanted to play the first Assassin's Creed, right? This is my youngest. He just wanted to play it, right? So it's not on Game Pass, okay? Obviously it's not on PlayStation Plus, and if it was, you would have to stream it because it's a PS3 game or Xbox 360 game. But it was
sort of collection.
But it was on Xbox, the game store, right? It was on there for like $5 or something, or like $10 or something. So I went ahead and I bought it for him. Okay. When my son started playing this game, I remember looking at it and I was like, "This is the game," because it automatically upscaled it to 4K and he was playing it at 60 frames. So the game looked phenomenal. And it was Assassin's Creed, the very first one, a 360 game. That's the type of inherent value that sometimes is not spoken about when you're talking about the Xbox Series X and that platform. Because I understand when people say you don't buy a new console to mainly play old games. Like I do understand that. And the fan base that says that the most is the PlayStation fan base. So that's why I put the onus on them when I'm talking about if you're a PlayStation fan, you should live up to that value of playing these new games. If that's the reason that you bought a PlayStation 5, right? Then okay. But the reality is I know everyone's playing old games. I even make fun of PC gamers who have 3080s that are playing games like freaking Hollow Knight. You know what I mean? Like Overkill. You know what I'm saying? We're all playing old games for the most part. There's only a certain number of new games come out, and there's no problem with playing old games. Everyone's got a backlog that they got to finish through with great games, you know.
Hey Doc, can I say one thing though? Doc, I just want to call you out a little bit. So you brought up your son, and you said he was playing because I watch your content. I'm the biggest Doc Dark fan. First of all, let's just get that straight.
Appreciate you.
I made a video on my channel saying Doc Dark is my favorite content creator.
He did.
Now, with that being said, because I watch your content, why are you gonna say it like this? Well, you know, on PlayStation, Assassin's Creed, you'll have to stream it. When you made a video saying your son, you came home one day and he was streaming games, you're like, bro, why you didn't download it? Oh, it doesn't matter to me. So therefore, it shouldn't matter to your son if he was playing Assassin's Creed on PlayStation and was streaming it, because it is on PlayStation in the subscription service. But you paid for it.
No, it does matter, Cowboy, because you of all people know, and even I can admit that all streaming services aren't the same, man. Unfortunately, and out of all of them, I can honestly tell you, PlayStation streaming right now is the one that's the worst, the farthest behind, in my opinion. I think Luna streaming service is better. I think Luna.
I think quality PlayStation is that bad, but it's very primitive. Like,
listen,
missing a lot of features.
No, listen. I'm even talking about freaking input lag and all that stuff.
Really?
Like I played them all.
I
Yeah,
don't know what
Luna's pretty good. Listen, Luna's pretty good. Okay. GeForce Now is actually pretty good. I just think it's too expensive because you got to pay for the subscription service and then you got to pay for the games as well, right? xCloud, and I'm a huge Xbox fan. In my opinion, I think xCloud is trash, right? But if I was to compare it to PlayStation streaming, no, I'm not streaming the game on the PlayStation. Not yet. Not yet. If Sony works
how are you playing it when you play it on PlayStation?
How would I play what?
Yeah, when you stream in the PlayStation, how are you streaming it?
What do you mean?
Like, are you streaming it from your PC or your console?
Streaming from my console. So like I downloaded God of War, what is it, 1?
Well, technically you didn't download it.
Well, I didn't download it, but I streamed God of War 1, and that it was not good.
Yeah, because I had a good experience with them. But
did you really?
Yeah, but I play it on my I usually stream it on the PC app.
Oh, so I will give you that. I think PlayStation streaming on PC is better than on console. But I also noticed that the same way with Xbox too. Xbox streaming on PC is better than Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox streaming app is that's where you go. That's where you go. Go ahead, Purple.
So I just want to make a correction to something I said earlier. Because that's what I've been actually reading right now, and this is why headlines can be misleading. Microsoft, I just want to make it clear so everybody has the facts. So we know that divestiture is a word, right? Microsoft has offered that to the CMA. The CMA has not accepted it. Now, what you will hear in the reports right now is that Microsoft and the CMA have agreed to halt their legal proceedings while they work on some renegotiation. Microsoft has offered this. That does not mean the CMA has accepted it. That is a very
exactly right. You're exactly
right.
That
is a very big difference from what.
Doesn't this change a lot? The celebration might not be a celebration then.
No.
Don't say that because I just dropped the video too, Cowboy. Don't say Cowboy. You gotta watch my video after you get a chance.
Is it that domino that tips all the other ones over? I mean,
I would say that is very different than what I had just said. Meaning, to your point, Cowboy, what I said was before, because I saw a headline and it was misleading until I looked into it. What I said before is they had agreed on a divestiture, and that would have meant the CMA no longer had an issue. But to your point, this does not mean, if you actually read the CMA's response, they are not there to dock. They are holding the line to their final report. So if they do not back down and you potentially have the FTC, the only thing I will say about the FTC, why I keep bringing this up as an appeal, usually they have a very boilerplate, or what that means is a very copy and paste response when they lose. For this one, they were a little bit more on the nose to say that they do have next steps to protect this market, which makes it seem like they are more likely to appeal. So I say all that to say, do I still think the deal will go through? A deal, I do, but I am giving y'all the whatever the headlines are saying. That's what I went off camera to really look and dig into. Gotcha. That's what it is going on.
No, this deal's gonna be over. This deal's gonna be over soon.
I hope it is over soon, and I hope we get mad games on Game Pass.
Let's just accept that it's not final, and if next week we can have a whole nother video, another 18 months. I don't know.
Exactly.
So
hey, next week I'll come on, and you guys won't see my camera on.
No, No, Doc, that's not what you do. Next week, what's going to happen is Doc's not going to be even around. He's going to be with the family. And then he's going to come back with a video about, look at this, Asus on the TV. Look at my new holder for the Asus. That's what Doc's going to do if the deal doesn't go through.
Hey, them videos been doing good, though. Hey, them Cowboy, you got to get yourself one. Them videos been doing good, bro.
Hey, Doc, I'm gonna get that PlayStation handheld.
Bro, one of them videos got 9K views.
Cowboy. Bro, yeah. Now I'm gonna get the PlayStation handheld.
One, Doc.
Oh, the Q Lite, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I tell everybody on that really wants to do this YouTube thing, like, the best way is when you start talking about products, because products, people look them up themselves.
Look, I keep telling people like, oh, make money. If I wanted to make money, this would just be a review channel. Look at my product stuff, bro. 90,000 views on an Ethernet cable.
Facts.
I could have made another Ethernet cable video. Never did.
And here's the thing: it's not even hard. Like, you could just buy things, make your review, return it back.
Yep.
Right?
No, I got the Steam program that controls the mouse with the controller.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The Steam program?
Yeah. But all right, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. All right, Purple. I'm gonna head out.
Right,
I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you, Cowboy, as always. And yeah, Cowboy, thank you for entertaining us, man. I love the fact that you never quit. Even my boys know you, Cowboy. My boys know you. Like, we'd be in the car going somewhere, whatever, and when they turn on YouTube, whatever, be like, "Oh, look, Cowboy is streaming." Right? My son Alex, he's like, "Is that all he does?" I'm like, "Yes, this dude streams all the time."
I went back to work, bro. I went back to work.
Listen, bro.
Hey, you know what, Doc?
When you go a day or two without streaming, YouTube feels weird, Cowboy. We're like, yo, where that Cowboy at? Sometimes I just click on you and just leave you in the background. I don't even say nothing, even if it's just for like 5-10 minutes, brother. But let me click on my dude, hit him with that like, and then if I don't stay, I don't stay.
Come on now.
I appreciate it, man.
But all right, guys, you guys have a good one.
I have one question for you.
Oh, you out? Go ahead.
Hey, but I see you've been on the Alloys, but where's the love for the Steam Deck at?
I don't got a Steam Deck, bro. I think if I had a Steam Deck, my perception of the ROG Ally would probably be different. Because I notice everyone that has a Steam Deck is looking at the ROG Ally like it's not that much greater. You know what I mean? But for me, I didn't have a Steam Deck, so to me, I'm like actually, you know, I'm actually like excited about
Steam
it.
Deck, aka the better Nintendo Switch.
Well, Doc, let me tell you this though, Doc. You know what's deep though? The ROG Ally, you loving it, bro? I was just like at my mother-in-law house over the weekend. Man, I played the hell out of Final Fantasy. Yo, I'm using my phone and that controller. I told you that controller is deep. Yo, remote play is the truth, bro. Remote play got good. So I'm 2 hours from my house just rocking a remote play, you know?
On the PlayStation?
You can play Destiny on Ally and not get banned.
You talking about the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
And remember, my phone screen is big, right? And that controller, and you bought the controller. That controller is legit.
Yeah, I got the controller.
The MGX Pro.
Yeah, the MGX Pro. Yeah, it's nice.
But I'll still buy the PlayStation thing just to have like a dedicated one at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I just grab it, won't have to grab my phone. But
hey, Cowboy, you think the Switch 2 is gonna mess up the market? You think they really gonna disrupt some stuff?
The problem is they're talking about it's gonna be as powerful as a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And I know they're not about power, but I would for you and me, for all of us, we probably would be like,
"That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
That's not good enough."
That's like
that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Still HD. That's still considered high end.
Yeah, but picture.
I mean, that's like the Steam Deck right now.
That's
literally the Steam Deck right now.
Yeah.
Steam Deck right now is like literally the PlayStation.
No, Steam Deck right now is like equivalent to a cell phone.
Well, that's what the ROG Ally is like. It's just probably equivalent to like a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, maybe a little bit more stronger, but
a little bit stronger.
But you would think after the Switch being out for so many years, it would have been like an Xbox Series X.
You know what I mean?
You know when they came out with the black and white, you know when they upgraded the screen and all that. That's when they should have came out with the Switch Pro.
I agree.
Well, you know what? To be fair, though, you got to admit though. So, technology has to be really good for you to have something that powerful walking around in your hand. So we throw it it's not that powerful, but you got to think about it though. You know how expensive it'd be to walk around with like an Xbox Series X in your hand.
No,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
cost
yeah,
more
yeah.
than the
Yeah, yeah,
console.
yeah. That is pretty powerful.
So you guys have to think about
And
that.
battery life too. Like when you look at the Nintendo
lot.
Switch, especially games like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, like they do look amazing. Like you gotta give it to Nintendo artistically. They know how to do their stuff, and then they know what games should be running at whatever frames. So like if you play Smash Bros, not running at 30 frames on the Switch. It's running at 60. You know what I mean? It's nice
That's
and
still
smooth.
amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's still- yeah, still amazing.
There's no real input lag, none of that stuff. Like Nintendo knows what they're doing. That's why they are where they are in the game.
They know the optimization. Yeah, the optimization is very good.
Yep.
And you know the cool thing with Nintendo is they stay in their lane. See, while we might complain, they don't make it super powerful. They're like, nope, because then we don't have to have that war and that argument everybody has. We stay in their lane. It's brilliant. But Doc, man, thanks for coming on, bro. I know you got things to do. Just want to congratulate you again, bro. You held the line. Got to give credit where credit is due. And good stuff, man. This is your day. You deserve it. I'll be watching your video as soon as I get off as I go to Taco Bell. You know.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboy, you're gonna like my last video. As a wrestling fan, you're gonna like it. Matter of fact, if anyone's a wrestling fan, go watch my last video.
You guys are like a wrestler right now with that damn thing on. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Doc, you know what's crazy? What I always said is it was people. I always said you, me, and K9, right? Bro, we're characters, bro. We're characters. This is what we do, bro. Like, you might get me the sad cowboy one day, the mad pissed off cowboy. You be like, yo, bro, we're characters. You'd never break character, bro.
All right. So, hey, speaking about breaking character, I was dying laughing last night. I was watching the video. I don't know if you guys seen it of The Undertaker when they were trying to make him do the spinneroonie. And everyone came out or whatever. You guys watch that. Watch that on YouTube. Oh my God, it's so funny. It was so funny because you can see he's actually getting mad and he's talking to them like I'm about to whoop you.
He's like, motherfucker, why are you making me do this?
Yeah, because that's breaking character too much.
Yeah, and then Vince came out, Triple H came out, The Rock came out.
Yeah, because they said Undertaker's one of the people who never broke character. Like he's the only person to break character.
Not even outside the ring, he never breaks character.
I
think LeBron James met him one time, and he stayed through the character the whole time.
Well, the funny thing is, now that he's retired, my man talked with his regular voice. He'd be like, "Yeah, I was the Undertaker." You'd be like,
and he does mad interviews and everything. There's another dope video of him and Mick Foley rewatching the Hell in a Cell match. Oh my God, that video is so good. Yeah, that's crazy. But all right, fellas, you guys have a good night.
All right. Have a great night.
Thanks for coming by, brother.
Everybody knows what his real name is now.
All right, good stuff. All right, let me switch this camera back to all of us. Man, good stuff, man. So that was cool to have Purple and Doc come on. They've been having beef for a while. That's why I just let them do it. Because I think that was cool. Let them get it out. Let
it's
Doc
like watching
get
a WrestleMania match. Just
for real. I was like, yo, I'm just give them popcorn. Let them just get their thing out. But my family my daughter came here a couple times. I thought she was getting Taco Bell. I really don't have much more to say. Do you guys got anything else you want to add to this? I mean, Cubini, bro, you was always on the side of this deal too. Want to congratulate you because I know for you that you do pay for Game Pass all the time, and so for this, it will definitely benefit you. Matt, thank you for coming on, bro. It's been a minute since you came on. Always thank my guy FCat and TPG. You are my guy. It doesn't matter, bro. How we started, we here, bro, and we need to start playing some games together, man.
Hell yeah! I'm waiting for that Bray Wyatt pack to come
I got you.
out.
I got you. On PlayStation, so you know.
Yeah, man. But guys, go around the room. Y'all guys got anything else you want to add? Talk about your channels. Anything else? Start with TPG.
I got a video probably coming up in a couple hours talk about the whole deal and my thoughts on it. Okay. My final thoughts are, I am happy for Xbox guys. I want them to be happy, and I think it's good that Microsoft is finally stepping up because when Sony runs amok, it doesn't benefit anyone except for them.
Okay.
Good point. And guys, you could catch his channel. Is that PlayStation Gaming?
He'll talk.
Him up. What about you next, Matt?
Oh, do I have anything else to say?
Yeah, you could, even if you got something else you didn't get a chance to say yet.
We're gonna wait till Monday. We're gonna see, the big headliner. We're gonna see this going to fruition. So
Yeah.
How I would want Sony to react by this is, hey, just all the acquisitions that they bought so far, they're gonna make a really good shooter.
Just
other than
double
Call of
down
Duty.
on your first party. That's all they have to do. Just double down.
That's all they have to do. They have the talent.
Listen,
they'll be okay.
This is what I want them to do. I want them to do one or two things, or I want them to either buy Square Enix or buy From Software. Bro, just buy one of them.
You know they actually own a minority shares in From Software, right?
Well, still.
So they're already on the way.
That would be cool if they was like, okay, you got that, and then they buy one of those. That because those two companies, man, they make hits. They make
people
hits.
saying they might buy Konami and all that, but I don't know.
Konami ain't making
They might buy an IP from Konami, but they're not buying Konami.
Yeah, they might just buy the Castlevania.
Konami ain't make nothing worthwhile in a minute. They gotta.
Castlevania. Other than Castlevania.
Castlevania's dope, but they ain't have the last Castlevania is
Hey,
like
man.
20 years ago.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
What if they buy Metal Gear Solid and just hand it to Hideo Kojima? Like, here's a gift.
Hey, that'd be dope for him.
Hey, that'd be nice. Hey, that'd be nice though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That'd be love right there.
Yeah. Cute. Well, actually, he's working on a game with Xbox though, so he's working on a cloud game with them.
But he's also working on Death Stranding too.
Yeah, the same cloud game that was supposed to be on Stadia at one point before they released them.
Hey, listen, it might be dope. You never know. But Cubini, let's hear from you, bro. What's up?
Dope.
I don't have much. I was going to tell you we bought a bass fishing boat while we were on vacation last week. So
dope.
Nice.
We're going to be going fishing. It's a 17-footer, so we're going to be going fishing this weekend. As far as the deal goes, yeah, I think by Friday we'll know. Depending on the appeal, they can still close over the appeal as long as they do it fast enough. So we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully,
dope. Well, I'll say this: congratulations to you too, man, because you've been behind the deal, and the cool thing is, so I always said this: I was like, I just want to know what people want out of the deal, right?
Right.
The cool thing with you is you made it clear, like, bro, I just want more games. I want it to benefit me. So for you, I'm happy for it if it does go through, because you'll get what you want, right? Instead of you just like, I just want it to go through because I like Xbox. So,
and honestly, if it doesn't go through, nothing really changes for me.
Nothing.
They'll end up buying other studios anyway, and they'll keep on rocking. I mean, either way.
Yep. I agree.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think my next purchase is the 1 terabyte Series S. I'm gonna get it for my truck.
Cool.
So I have Xbox in the truck.
Yes,
yes, sir.
And FCAT, what about you, man?
I didn't hear the fat lady sing yet. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
I think we have
fat
to
lady sing.
pretty much put it like that. We have to wait till the fat lady sings. And I mean, my prediction was always the final decision isn't the final decision. I always think this thing's gonna get dragged out even into next year.
Well, I don't think so. I think we get past the 18th. It's going to get a little rocky at that point. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be crazy. But the cool thing is it's just next week.
Right.
So,
finally.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Shit.
wow, it's just next week.
Hey, they said 18 months, and that's 18 months next week. So
there we go.
If it's the first domino that knocks them all down, I mean, cool. I mean, I myself benefit from it. I play Call of Duty. I have an Xbox. I have GeForce now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely.
Oh, you got GeForce now? Okay.
Yeah, that's the cool thing with FCAT. FCAT ain't on no sides. My man FCAT got everything. FCAT will talk trash about one thing, the next day he'll love it, then he'll talk trash about the next thing. Like, he's an equal opportunist. Like, FCAT is like, he ain't tied to nothing. But I think it's cool. I like Game Pass when they got a game I want to play. Like, I'll be getting Game Pass to play Exo Primal, which comes out on the 14th, I believe. So it's a couple days. I'll get Xbox Game Pass to play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So I'm a fan of
Can't wait.
Xbox when it works for me.
You're gonna do it September too, because September is Starfield.
Yeah, you got Forza in October. Yep.
Then you're gonna do it again, like later on. Like you're gonna be on.
Yeah, they'll get my money. Listen. They'll get my money just whenever they put the games on.
A bunch of games coming.
Well, hey, Cowboy, the dollar deal's back, so you could always just do $1, brother.
That's true. But
for-
can I
for
take
me.
advantage of it? Because I already did it before.
Well, make a
No,
new profile. Who cares?
Nah, I don't do all that. Nah, they can take my. I got it for $17. So yeah, I don't want to go through all that. I like all my stuff to be the same. So if somebody if I want to look up what games I played, I don't want to be like, damn, what account did I use?
When do you plan to get it?
Huh?
When do you plan to purchase it?
Oh, probably just the day. Well, it depends. What day does it come out? Is that Friday?
It comes out next
What
week.
game we talking about now?
Exo Primal.
Exo Primal.
Oh, Exo Primal. Oh, okay.
That's
14th
next
is
week.
Friday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. See, I would like to
as long
stream
as
it.
it's before August. As long as it's before August, you're good. You're paying $15.
Oh, okay, because the price raised. Okay, yeah. I mean, I would like to stream it, but I really don't stream on the weekends. You know, my wife, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll be getting it to play that game though. Long story short.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 14th.
Yeah,
That's
in August you'll be playing 17.
Yeah, Jason, I'm not looking to get an Xbox console yet. Because I'm a renter. Like I don't buy that many games a year. Like I rent most of my games. So because they allow me to use xCloud, then I don't need a console because I don't care that a game I'm renting have to look amazing. But the day they got a game I want to buy, then I would want to play it on an actual Xbox console. So but I rent so much, so I rarely buy games. Like I didn't even want to buy God of War. I only bought God of War because I didn't want to get the story spoiled. So I didn't want to wait on renting and getting it in the mail. But I typically will buy a game with multiplayer so that way I can play with people. Because I feel like single player games don't hold value because once I beat them, then I'm kind of done. That's why I sent Final Fantasy back and I didn't decide to buy it. As much as I love Forspoken, I haven't bought it yet because it's still a single player game. I already beat it. Already beat the DLC. Yes, it's fun. You're super powerful with all the magic, but how much am I gonna play it? To be honest. So, but yeah. It's just not the same. It's definitely not the same, but it's only because of graphics. Remember, I did dabble into cloud gaming for a minute, so I was a cloud gamer. I know cloud gaming works. So for me, it's good enough. Like think about it. I played and beat Hi-Fi Rush on xCloud, and that was about a 17-hour game. So
pretty good game. Pretty good game.
When you say graphics on xCloud, what do you mean, resolution, or you mean the actual graphics?
I just mean it's like it's not the same, right? It's a little lower res. Like it's just not the same. Like it could be a lot more clear, not a lot, but it'd be more clear on a console, and then it's also the dips, right? Like the frames drop every now and then.
Yeah, I think I believe
but it's good enough.
I think xCloud is locked at 1080p still. They haven't popped the 4K version yet. But you're playing on a Series X, so I mean you're getting the graphics and all that.
Yeah, but it's just like remote play. It's like remote play. It doesn't like for instance, right? My monitor, if I was playing PlayStation, right? On my monitor, I'm gonna get 4K or 1440p or blah blah blah. Remote play is locked at 1080, right? I'm pretty sure xCloud is locked at 1080 at the most.
It is.
Right. So I definitely could see a better resolution if I bought the console. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've done the remote play on my Xbox for years, all the way back to the Xbox One, and it's always worked fine. But I did notice it's not the same, right?
Yeah. But for me, it's good enough for a game I don't want to buy. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So when he's saying it's not the same, it's good enough. Like if I'm not gonna buy the game, I just want to play and beat it and return it, then it's good enough. You know, xCloud ain't terrible. When I played on the app, the PC app, bro, it's good enough for me.
No, Jason.
You said what the latency and the S versions of the game.
Yeah, Jason. xCloud is Series X, brother. So they did that over the last 2 years. They've been changing.
They did that a while ago.
Yep.
They did that before Stadia was done.
Because if you go on xCloud and you go play Forza Horizon, you can choose performance mode or fidelity mode.
Forza Horizon looked amazing when I played it on xCloud. I was when it came out that year, I was like, this is the best looking game that I've seen to date at that time. That game looked, and that was xCloud. It looked amazing.
Did you do it 30 FPS or 60? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure I was playing on 60.
Because you have to go switch it in the menu. You have to actually switch it, and then xCloud reloads the game when you switch it. Because it's got fidelity or performance.
Well, it looked pretty amazing, whatever it was.
Yeah, that game's beautiful. The game's insane on my computer.
It's pretty amazing. Let me see. It's the S version. Also has quality and performance. No, they did. They did upgrade to the Series X blades. They did.
Yeah, they actually said they had a console shortage because they were doing that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
He said, I know it's using the X. Okay.
Okay.
Servers, but the S version. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, so it's nothing against the consoles. Listen, I've owned every Xbox besides the new consoles. Don't get it twisted. Like, bro, I was a big Xbox fan at the same time. Listen, like I said, it's chess. I play these companies. They don't play me. You know, they don't play me.
Even if you get a Series S, man, you're right in the ecosystem anyway. Like you get.
I'm still don't even need to go through because I get xCloud. I mean,
there it is.
I'm still in the ecosystem. They're gonna still get my money. You know?
Yeah, right. As long as you're paying for the subscription, right?
Exactly. That's what they really want anyway.
Yeah.
They just want me to pay for it every month. That's what they would rather.
Right. In your pocket somehow, some way.
Yeah. Listen, I always give Microsoft credit. I always say they're ahead of the curve. They're usually doing things that everybody don't catch on to for a couple years, and then everybody's doing it, and they've been doing it. For instance, Xbox One, right? When they wanted to have DRM and you can't games on all the time, everybody's like, no. Guess what? How many games is on all the time?
Now, brother.
That shit's normal now. People crying about something that.
Correct.
That, you know what I mean? Like
So where I see them going with subscription, and people like, well, trust me, we're all gonna be doing this in like 10 years, and I'm gonna sit back and be like, Xbox was on that 10 years ago, but everybody else had to take it. You know, they're gonna take the time to catch up, because Microsoft usually a very forward-thinking company. They're usually ahead of the game, and I think sometimes they just say, you know what, we're gonna do it now, and guess what? People don't like change, so people backlash. But trust me, people catch up. The rest of the industry will catch up.
That boy Bill Gates know what he's doing, man.
Hell yeah, he know what he's doing.
Great mind.
Hey, speaking of Xbox and controllers, I know you had that in the topic. I finally ordered that new 360 controller, the Hyperkin one. It just came out. So now I have the Duke and I have the 360 controller.
Oh, very nice.
I have the big Duke.
You got the Duke. Well, the Duke is their OG Xbox controller.
Yeah, I have the 20th anniversary version.
God damn.
So I'll say this. Cool. I was gonna get into how trash controllers are, or at least PlayStations are, but and I called Sony and I had a little issue with them. But I'm gonna save that because my wife just texted me and was like, "Yo, I thought you were getting food." So I'm gonna save that for the next time I stream. But I'm definitely gonna get into you know, these controllers.
Hey, little do you know, I still got my Stadia controller.
All X.
Bro, look, my Stadia controller right here. I use it to talk. Like, look, you see it in my ear? That's how I use to listen to you guys. I plug this in my Stadia controller and I have it sitting right here. That's literally what I use as a microphone. Yeah. But anyway, guys, let me get out of here. Go get some food. Going to Taco Bell. Q Beanie again. Congratulations, Matt. You know I love talking to you, bro. I love when I hear you in the Discord and everything. FCAT, you know you're my guy. I want to thank all the other people who joined in today. That was really cool. What's his name? Detective. What was his name? He came on today. That was dope. Super Detective. That was cool. I think this was the first time he came on. And Purple Haze, Doc, and everybody else. And also special thanks to the people in the comments, because you guys keep the show going. When we run out of things to say, we read the comment. Next you know, we on here for another 20 minutes. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. FCAT, could you do me a favor, bro, and close this thing out?
Yeah.
Now your mama knows.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh man.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.